Really good, guys, thanks. I'm just absolutely knackered. It's been a hot day today. How are you guys doing?
I look like a leper.
Oh, why? Let's have a look. Can't hear, because you're going to put your finger down to do it.
Oh, your psoriasis come up again, but...
No, the tattoo's peeling.
Oh, no.
So it's it's going through the peeling phase, which is...
normal.
Yeah, it's got to this phase early, actually. So... but it's peeling on top of sunburn, and it's just, it's uncomfortable. But it's what you go through.
Nice.
See, that's when I got two little tiny ones.
About another 3 or 4 weeks of... Well, it'll take about another week for it to get out of peeling, I think, and then it'll be probably about another 3 weeks on top of that, where I've just got to watch it, keep it moisturised and whatnot, whilst the lower, lower layers of skin heal. But yeah, it should be... It's not long. It should be done before true summer.
Instead of false summer.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, come on, dude. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, big lad just gone running past here with the running club. And when I say a big lad, I don't mean tall. I mean he's unfit, lad. But he's doing it.
He is, and it's he should just go walking and not have as much impact on his knees before he loses the weight.
I do like that music. Volatile Reaction. Well, we seem to be a bit quiet and a bit subdued tonight, folks.
I'm always quiet.
Well, we know you are, Jet. We forget you're here sometimes.
Yeah, wasn't he, he was just shooting from the shadows last week.
Indeed he was.
I was sneaking. I'm not really sneaking.
Dart, you can on camera before I start rearranging things.
Oh, right, sorry.
You were strategically placed, Jet.
Aha.
I don't really want you all to see my ugly face.
We love your face.
We've seen your ugly face for the last 39 episodes.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's more ugly because I don't have my trimmer for my beard died, so I need to get a new one. It looks odd.
You honestly think we can see that much detail on it, Dad?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a HD camera.
No, absolutely not.
man.
It's alright, Dart. You're not the only one in the unkempt beard department today. Look at this neck stubbly beard shit going on. Another day and it'll be proper neck beard.
You'll be a bag lady.
Probably should put my headphones on.
Put your headphones on, boy. Boy.
It's too hot for them on there.
It is warm.
My ears sweat.
Ew, sweaty ears. Do you not have ear beards?
Ear beards.
Wait, you mean when the hairs start growing out of your ear?
Correct, yeah, ear beards.
I've not,
Yeah,
I've not quite reached
that
that
started
age yet.
happening a couple of years ago, and I just pull them out.
Ear beards.
I don't have a forest nose though.
Alright, the transfers all across, even though the camera's completely skew-iffed.
Oh, I haven't logged in yet.
So when you can braid your ear beard, that you've got problems.
Yeah.
With a little, bead at the end.
You know, I'm now going to be Googling for some some art for my next dwarf, right?
Earbeards for the dwarf. Well, gentlemen, we are close. We are close to the finale. Did I tell you that?
No.
Wait, we finished the entire campaign.
Very close.
On a TPK, yeah.
We are close to the finale.
We'll find out what happened to Jelenic.
I didn't say that close to the finale.
Oh.
Just part one of the many parts.
Funnily enough, you are right at the end of part one, yes.
Oh.
And at the cusp of 7th level.
And at the cusp of 7th level, about to begin part 2. However, when you begin part 2, I'm fully expecting you all to look at me and go, fuck off, we're not doing it. Bastard.
When have we ever said that?
You'll say it
Start
later.
part 2.
We're going to have to say it, aren't we?
You are now, yeah.
Not the point. We're going to have to say it.
Yeah.
We're going to stay in the starting area until we're level 20.
Yeah. Here's another level half CR orc. Have another 6 experience points each.
Mehdi, your pictures are all over the place.
I know, I said I was going to leave that out until everybody's in because otherwise I'll have to rearrange them all again.
Oh, right. I'm waiting for.
Well, I think Carl's going to be late and Guy's going to be late. So we will probably start. We'll give it till 20 past, and then we'll kick off, and they could just come in
Okay.
as and when necessary. You can yell at me what you want people to do, and I'll just ignore it and do random shit.
Fireball.
Don't think Kurgan's got much fireball left in him.
Don't think he's got much anything left in him.
It's a wonderful thing of not being a cast. You don't have to worry about spells.
Oh, he does. He does have something left in him.
Oh, does he?
I think he's got a few sorcery points, maybe, that he's been.
He said he wasn't going to use those, didn't he? Though.
Yeah, he got a load back, didn't he?
He's got no sorcery points left.
Oh, he was going to get a load back.
Just to converted some into spell slots on.
He has 1 spell slot left.
If it's not 3rd level, I'm not interested.
It is not 3rd level.
Then doesn't. Yeah.
That shit doesn't carry.
He's got 1 spell slot left, level 9.
Are we on the internet?
Yeah.
We are. We're all good.
All right, let's kick off, guys. Welcome, episode 39. Nobody's corrected me, so my math is
spot on.
probably
It's
correct.
39, yeah.
What, 12 more episodes, and we've been playing. You'll have a year's worth of content, Mehdi.
I know, me and my hard drive, thank you.
So welcome to those people who watch the stream live or otherwise. Where are we? So we are currently in the midst of a fight against a tribe of orcs known as the Bloodskulls. Why are we here? Good question. The group have been heading through some caverns, going a little bit deeper and deeper now, certainly since the mines, going deeper underground, in search of missing casters, and one specifically missing caster called Jelenic, the feisty and wayward. Sorry?
Who's Jorak in the chat, Mary?
Jorak would be Catherall.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Kath.
Jorak would be Catherall, if I remember rightly, and I remember all of his old character names. So you're chasing down Jelenic, trying to find her. So far, you've gone through a set of mines that contained a group of bandits, and finished with a necromantic archmage, amongst other things. Continuing on, you have ended up at what appears to be an orcish lair of some kind, and you are mid-fight with that orcish tribe, specifically the warlord. And at the top of round 6, we're going to go straight into it. And Ember, you are up.
Oh, yeah,
Unpause
around, aren't I?
game. Correct, yeah.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh, the big bad boss is still alive. Before we killed him,
No.
I'll stab him with my rapier.
Okay. Oh, look, you can see the cat fight's about to start. Okay, first attack is going to miss, unfortunately, as you thrust up with your rapier. He parries your blow with his
You have
great sword.
advantage.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I? Sorry.
Have advantage. Roll.
That's worse.
That is worse.
Inspiration.
Right at the beginning of the day, you can do if you wish.
Well,
Does it carry over combat into combat?
don't say that.
Yeah, I'll let it carry over. It's fine.
I've already used it last turn though. Last game though.
Yeah, I say I'll let it. I'll let you have a new one at the beginning
Oh.
of the game. Third attempt misses.
Did you just swear?
I nearly swore.
Damn it. Okay. Ember, you thrust and cut and whip out your rapier several times, trying to find a chink in the warlord's armor. Each time he deftly parries your attacks with his long sword. Actually, with a spear, because he's using a spear, isn't he? Okay, next up in combat order, it's Jet.
Okay. I'm going to move forward to see if we can get a better look of what's down this corridor first. So we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
You will provoke opportunity attacks if you do that.
The guy in the middle. The guy in the middle's
Oh, I
the
didn't see the guy in
warlord.
the middle.
This is the bad guy. You
I
can't actually get past Medi in that sense. Sorry, I didn't realize what you were doing.
I do apologize.
Yeah, I'll put you back there. No worries.
I didn't see that guy there. Okay, well in that case, then I'll shoot this guy. That's easy.
-2 to your attack because it will get cover from all of your allies that are chained up in a big long queue.
I have sharpshooter.
You have sharpshooter, so you ignore cover. Well done,
Thank you. Right. Okay.
bastard.
Okay. Let's just move that out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So let's have a go with the longbow then. So normal attack on this guy. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Your first arrow pings off the ceiling as Kurgan jostles your arm.
Can Catherall come back?
I
Okay. Second arrow.
love it. I love it.
Kurgan
Right,
doesn't jostle anybody's arm, just so we're clear.
Oh, I don't believe that. That's terrible.
Second arrow also goes wide.
Right. I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Come back, Catherall. You can take over.
Hey, you're up.
Those two 19s were superb. Right. Let's just right.
Okay, stop. 1 second. I just need to deal with what's going on behind me. There you go. They've sorted themselves out. All right, Karen. Rage, you're up.
Okay. What's that sword that's opposite me? That was one of theirs, was it?
Yes, it is one of those.
Okay.
What? I don't remember that.
Yeah, they dropped more when they were feared.
No, that's a
magic sword.
Spiritual weapon.
that is a spiritual weapon.
Oh, sorry.
From one of the Eyes of Grumsh.
And you guys said you're okay here, yeah?
I don't know. Not when I keep missing.
We'll be fine-ish.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to take the opportunity attack, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Drum roll for the crit.
No, he misses.
We do start with a inspiration point this session, do we?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Right. I didn't have one. I'll put one on.
My light source has disappeared.
Ember is plunged into darkness.
Actually, no, I can still see the boss, but I just can't see anybody.
You didn't have a light source anyway, if memory serves me.
No, not me. No, Rage had the light source on him.
Of course, yes.
It's a bummer.
I can still see the
with me.
boss guy and his hand thingy.
I have
I
no
just can't see
idea.
my party members who are supposed to be to the left of me.
Tommy's going for reckless and everything. You hit the amusing orc eye of Grumsh. Roll your damage.
Oh, it's a shame.
It is a shame. Okay. Hang on a second. Yeah, no, he's not concentrating. Spiritual weapon is not concentration, is it?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, you hurt him. He winces as you carve into him.
Second attack then.
No worries.
Ooh, very nice.
Jeepers.
Wow, high-low.
Can we take the natural 1 instead of the 20, please?
Let's not.
No.
Piper, you're really soft speaking.
Am I?
Yeah, I can't hear you very well.
Is that the same for everybody?
Yeah, you
You're
are.
okay. You're a bit quieter than usual. You're also not on camera, but your camera's up. I take it that's deliberate.
Yeah, I'm eating.
Yeah, no worries, bud. No worries.
I didn't
Nobody
know
wants to see us snails.
And bonus action attacking the other one because of the crit and death.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, the creature, the warrior drops. I can't remember who's got the spiritual weapon up. Hits. Roll your damage.
Damage is crap.
Well, you know, I wouldn't go that far. Okay.
Some of us would be very happy to deal that damage.
Yeah, I would.
I know he gets a 1 and rolls 17.
I know it's ridiculous, isn't it?
And that's me done.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a 1d6. Okay, so this is the one that has the spiritual weapon up. Okay, next. Ooh, it's the other eye of Grumsh. Actually, no, it can't be that one because he wouldn't have line of sight to it, so that's dropped. It snarls. Snarl, snarl, snarl.
Snarf.
Snarf. Yeah, I'm just having a look at what he's going to do. Oh, don't forget you had to drop Focutter because I heat metaled it.
Okay, you want to take...
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to take any damage off because it's negligible. It's like 1 point of damage, so it's not going to make any difference whatsoever.
yeah, I hit the wrong thingy. I'd have been using the magic hammer instead, maul instead.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so it's literally just going to try and stab you with his spear, unsure of what else to do. The orc Grumsh panics, jabs his spear right into your guts for Jeepers maximum damage. 17 points of damage, half, so 8 points of damage, which has deducted this week. So that reboot makes a big difference. I might have to reboot every Sunday. Okay, that is the Grumsh Orc because it doesn't have any other things it can do. Actually, it's going to step to there. We go to Kurgan.
Alrighty, so first thing we are going to try and crush his testicles to bits. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to have to do this. He needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, what's his difficulty? DC?
My spell DC, is that
Yeah.
16.
Beats it by 1, 17.
Okay, so half damage. So let me roll
Half damage. Ooh, 14 says 7 points of damage. Very nice.
And then, unfortunately, I don't still have the whip in my inventory, so I've got no idea what it can do. I seem to remember it's a bonus action attack.
It's not the bit that's floating around that looks like a scythe.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
this
one.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what the damage is or anything like that. Sorry, I can't.
What was it called? Was it a Falls token?
It was a something token, I think.
Yeah, I think it's your spell attack bonus, and then it's if you hit, it's like a D8 plus 3 or 4, I think.
Plus 9 according to this.
Feather token whip. Okay, I've just found it. Hang on.
Yeah, plus 9. And on a hit, the target takes 1d6 plus 5 force damage. And it's a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's 1d20 plus 9, right? So let's do that. And that'll give us a whole bunch of stuff.
That will hit. Roll your damage, 1d6 plus 5.
1d6 plus 5, 1d6 plus 5. No, bullshit.
6 points of damage.
As a...
Plus 5 force damage.
Yeah, it's got plus 5. He rolled a 1 on the dice.
Oh, right, sorry, I'm not thinking straight.
And I can make it move as well, so let me just whip it over to there, so it's still within range of him. And that, as they say, is done.
Perfect. Okay, Jealous Warlord.
Couldn't throw a firebolt at him or anything, guy?
No, my action was the hand crush of his testicles.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right.
And I haven't got 3 points to do a quickened.
Okay.
Can have a quick rule thingy. If he's already done an attack of opportunity, he can't do another one, can he?
Correct.
Cool.
Run!
However, it's his turn now, so yes, he can.
Okay.
Because it's just reset, basically. Okay, he is going to target... He stabs out at Ember first and foremost. Right, Ember, do you have any reaction you wish to take? Uncanny dodge, I guess. So you will take... Bear with me, just let me undo this. Oh no, Uncanny Dodge is taking half damage off you, which is pretty freaking awesome. So you take 5 points of damage as the spear comes into you, catches your stomach. With a slight reverse, he stabs behind him, targeting Kelg. Because he's not here, he gets a stab. 1 second, I completely messed that up then. Spear comes backwards. But he misses. And then last but not least, he's going to go for Ember again. And is hit. You can't use Uncanny Dodge this time round, can you?
No, it's one. It's just
Yeah, just hit the X. Because that's the only way I get my prompt for damage. And this time it slides in and... Oh, why are you... Oh, I know why. Let me just undo that. And let me just put 8 damage on you manually. Then... No. God, there's so much going on. So we've established the earthen hand causes a problem. What's it going to do? No, he's going to stay there because he's blocking everybody. Okay, Kelgar, not here at the moment. He'll be with us shortly for those people who are missing him. Calgar will... Really simple. He's just going to hit him with his axe.
Green flame blade, maybe, or
Do they still have hex on?
So, green flame blade. I don't know if he's got hex on here at the moment. I think he had hex on. I can't remember who he had hex on and who he didn't. Right, green flame blade. Okay, so when the weapon on a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects you cause. I don't think there's any point, is it? Because there's nothing else next to him.
yeah, but it adds a D8 fire damage to his attack.
Okay, all right. So he will hit then and do green flame blade. He'll hit.
Nice. Oh, it hit him so hard he moved.
Yeah, I know why.
Oh yeah, because it pushes, doesn't it?
Okay, it'll take an extra 1 point of fire damage, so 7 points of damage in total. With a snarl, the warlord kind of just... You see him shift his stance a little and mutter a few words, and he seems to gain a little bit of extra kind of oomph, extra kind of energy. That is Calgar done, I believe. So yeah, it's just that the warlord has just healed himself. Right, the Orog is still afraid. At the end of his turn, he can make a willpower check, right?
Yeah, we'll save.
We'll save DC.
I think it's
Whatever.
either 14 or 15.
Yeah, I thought it was
Doesn't
15.
matter. He's just rolled a nat 20, so he is back in the game. Okay, that's him done. The other Orog. Rolls a 17, so he's back in the game at the end of the round. They've both dropped their weapons, though, from memory.
Mm-hmm.
Train to zone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey,
Hey,
Colin.
good evening.
Okay. He is going to move to there. He can see range, so bonus action. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to move into close combat, and then as an attack action, he is going to make an attack with his great axe. Oops, against rage. 22 hit rage?
It does.
Yep. So the first attack hits you for 3 points of damage. That's after it's been halved. Great axe kind of slices across you. You kind of jump out of the way, surprised that this thing has come at you. Second attack, the follow-up. Does 28 hit you? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
This one also catches you square for a further 5 points of damage after taking into consideration your rage. Then he roars and glares at you. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
And I fuck.
You'll be surprised. It's quite easy, this. Go for it. You succeed.
Oh, nice.
Holy
He
shit.
kind of roars at you, brings himself up to his height, which is, high and wide. It's quite a big orc, this. And for a second, you almost feel fear for the first time. And then you kind of steel yourself and just look at him, slight nod, and just brandish your warhammer ready to follow up with the attack. Medistra, you are up.
Mine's really straightforward. To the sky, well, to the roof, the top of the roof. I'm going to scream, Celestian Spiritu, and cast Eldritch Blast.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage because I'm too close, aren't I?
Correct. Your first Eldritch Blast goes straight into the ceiling.
No. No.
Your second Eldritch Blast goes straight into the ceiling.
I think I'm going to Misty Step to the back. If I had it, that's what I'd do.
Oh, okay. But you don't have it.
I don't have it,
Well,
so I'll just end my turn there.
Okay, well, as you do, in response to your attempt to strike this warlord down with your Eldritch Blast, he jabs his spear into your guts.
You really would be better just running away, you know.
I know, take one hit, run away.
Take the hit.
Yeah.
It catches you 9 points of... Oh, hang on. Armor class is 14. Yeah, 9 points of damage. For some reason, I didn't target you, so do you want to just take 9 points off?
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. He grins. Moriala.
Do I consider doing what I was thinking about doing last week, which was bodily dragging Medistra away from this guy? No.
Oh, no, sorry, I should have moved.
I'll use my bonus action to activate my spiritual weapon, I think.
Cool.
If I can figure out how to do it. There we go.
Spiritual weapon.
That's a no, isn't it?
Misses, unfortunately. He's got a high armor class.
I want to get past Medistra, but I can't because he's engaged in melee.
Misty Step will get you past him.
Misty Step would get me past him, but that would also require resources.
This is true.
In which case, I will, knowing that this guy is definitely wounded, I will try and toll the dead him.
Okay. Nice. He succeeds with a 26 wisdom saving throw.
26?
Absolutely.
He's a big bad boss.
He rolled a nat 20. Okay. He is a big bad boss. He is the BBG. He doesn't quite have a skull next to his health bar above his name, but you know, it's definitely deep red.
I was going to say deep red.
It's not green.
We're already hit stage 2 of this boss fight because he did something when he got bloodied.
Yeah.
It's like a second wind, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, the other blood drinker has also retrieved a weapon, and he's going to start to move forwards. There. He can see, so he's going to use his aggressive to get as close as he can, but he can't get into the fight. There's not enough of a gap to get to here. So that is him done. Top of round 7, we go to Ember. And the local running club is running past my house again.
If you see the axe wielder chasing them, you know there's something wrong.
Being chased by a man with 3 Alsatians.
Get off my land.
The spiritual weapon just did what?
Sorry, that was me. I don't know why it came from the spiritual weapon.
Shouts, get your ass.
The spiritual weapon is wise.
It really is.
Shouts, get your heart. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
It's really weird.
You've not got him selected, have you?
Oh, look at Ember.
Nope.
Medistra, move your arse or I'll stab you. You said arse.
Is Kelgod still opposite me because I can't see him?
Yes, he is.
I do get advantage.
Well, if you can't see him...
If you can't see him, then you're in dark. So you're going to have disadvantage for that.
Yeah.
No, I can see the boss. I just can't see the other side of the boss.
But you're in darkness, which means you'd have disadvantage to your attacks. So they would cancel each other out. But you've hit with that one, don't we? Let's have a look. Was that your first?
I can see the boss, though. So
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to because of the dark. Unless the whip and the spiritual weapon give off light.
Does the spiritual weapon give a flight? No, it doesn't. Does
Probably
it?
not. It
No.
just
It's still got light from your torch rage.
Don't know. Is it 40 feet or is it 30 feet? I can't remember what
It's
light
40
is.
feet, 20, isn't it?
it's not a torch either, is it? It's a light.
It's a
coin.
stone, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
A light
Yeah.
spell, sorry. Yeah.
You'd have dim light, which would still give you disadvantage. But anyway, carry on. You've hit. Don't worry about it. Just roll your dice.
Oh, all right.
Don't worry about it. Okay, you stab into him. The half-orc, the warlord grunts. Roll sneak attack. Now he's going to be really angry. He is really angry.
Damn it! It's a really bad roll.
He snarls at you, baring his fangs, which you can just make out in the dim light from the light that's been shed by rage. Rage needs a gem embedded in his head, and you could like cast light on that, and it could be like vision.
And then we get him a plaster just stick over it when we want it dark.
Yeah,
Like vision, but with a big great axe.
exactly. Anything else, Ember?
Nope.
Okay, Jet, you're up.
Okie dokie. So I
Okie dokie.
try and target this guy again.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Picking up Orky.
I shall then fire an arrow. I hope I hit this time. Oh,
Your
yeah.
arrow misses.
This is silly. Right, okay. We'll go for a second attack.
Wait, am I tanking the big boss?
Criticals.
That makes up for it.
Nice.
Okay,
That's what we
so
need.
we'll roll the old crit. I'll take that, and then I'll roll the extra d8.
Yeah.
Let me just roll this.
Come on.
Roll one. Oops, hang on. 1d8.
You've blooded him again, boys. This isn't fair. He's
Oh!
Oh,
my
nice.
damage. Takes him down to 40 something or other. As he nearly gives away
So 4 damage.
remaining hit points of the warlock.
I shall end my turn because I don't have action surge. So
Okay.
go.
Rage, you're up.
Okay.
Don't die.
Swinging harder.
Swinging harder. Is that when you slam your keys into the bowl?
Yes.
I got that.
Is it a Cisco t-shirt I see you wearing, Mr. Calgar?
Certainly is.
All right.
It's my
I got
working
that.
from home one.
I like that. Yeah, that's a cool t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah, it is right.
You somehow miss him.
Yeah, I have no idea how.
Oh.
Second. Actually, I'll use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
First attack then.
Okay.
Did you rename your?
No, he had to drop his great axe because it had got heat metal cast on it.
But I did rename the mole.
That's
You
what I
did
thought.
rename them all, yeah. So feel free, by the way, if you've got a +1 weapon, feel free to, and it hasn't got a name, feel free to come up with a name on it. Okay, you swing your maul into the face of this orc priest. It collapses, spraying green blood everywhere.
Okay. Now we changed reckless, didn't we? So I will bonus attack on this dude and reckless. See, because I think that's what he's doing anyway. So he's gonna
Reckless has to be declared at the beginning of all your combat.
Oh, was it right? Okay.
Great Weapon Master isn't, as we found out last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then. So just attacking this dude then.
No worries. Squats and you miss.
Yeah. and second attack.
Nice.
Oh, I rolled off the 19.
Rolled off the
okay.
19. All right. We go to Kurgan.
But go to me. Well, we're going to try and restrain the bastard again. We're not doing very well on that, so that's going to be a DC. What was it? What did I say? 16.
Oh, it just beats you again on a 17.
Motherfucker. All right, so half damage. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I might have been doing this wrong. Hang on. Let me put the info in so you can read it as well, Zed.
Yeah. So it has to be restrained in the first place to...
Yeah, so I was going for the restrain, right? So I assume that reverts back to the first paragraph.
Yeah.
So the target must make a strength saving throw, which he did on a failed save.
He takes the damage and is restrained. So it doesn't look like he takes half damage on a successful save.
Hang on, the target must make a strength on a failed save. Okay, it doesn't say what happens on a save, so nothing?
Correct. Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, it's not fine, really. It's not. Hang on.
Does restrain do anything other than dropping?
Prevent him from being able to move.
Yeah.
He can still fight, and he doesn't count as incapacitated.
It gives him disadvantage and gives us advantage, so it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, restrain does. Grappled.
Grappled. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, grappled.
I'm trying to see if I can't move the hand once it's up, can I, by the looks of it?
Yeah, you can use your action to move it and try and grab someone else, I think.
You should have permission. Give me a check. Give me a second.
Not in terms of I've got permission to do it.
Got it.
It says as an action you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature. So
or to move to a different unoccupied space out within range. That's the bit that I'm missing. So what's the range? Oh, I'll look it up in a minute. Okay. All right, so I will attack with the feather whip then.
Okay.
And that is that bonus 9, so it's D20
plus 9.
9, which is going to hit.
That is going to hit. Roll your damage. 1d6 plus 5, I believe.
1d6 plus 5, I think. That's a bit better.
Nice.
Nice, 11 points of damage. Jesus, you're battering the crap out of this guy now.
Yeah, I really want to move past him. But has he taken a reaction? He hasn't, has he?
Not this round.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna just do that for now. Alright, there you go. Done.
Nice. Continues to focus on Ember, I think.
Why have I become the main tank?
Because you're the one doing real damage.
You keep stabbing him.
Yeah, you keep stabbing him. Just don't stab
First
him.
attack misses. Second attack doesn't miss. Uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
That means you will take 4 points of damage as he kind of stabs into you. And then he goes for his third attack, which will be another spear. And he rolled a natural 1. He rolled a 3 and a 1 in that combat sequence.
Good.
Yay.
And now he is even more angry. But he's staying there. Keldar.
Okay. Starting to play a little tune on his guitar. Kelgar starts to
While my
sing some
guitar
lyrics.
gently weeps.
Not this time.
Nice.
As he plays the music and sings the lyrics, the black essence gathers around the guitar strings. He sweeps it up with his hand. His hand starts to glow black, and he attempts to cast and inflict wounds at 3rd level on him.
Ooh.
Go for it.
With advantage, hopefully.
Yep.
Oh, it's a shame.
Oh,
And I shall use inspiration to
I am
attempt again.
sure you will.
Mhm.
That will hit all your damage.
That's a bunch of dice.
That is a bunch of dice. It staggers from the blow, from the necromantic energy that washes over it. You see for a second it kind of go from that pale grey-green colour to a really deep grey, shriveled look. And then it kind of just straightens himself back up and glances over his shoulder at you. I'm coming for you next, boy.
Bring it on.
Anything else?
That's me done, I believe.
Okay, at that point, he takes a legendary action to heal.
Gah.
And then he stabs you 3 times. First stab. Misses. Second stab. Misses. Third stab.
Wait, why is he hitting?
Kelgar, I don't think you've got a reaction, have you?
I do have a reaction. I'm just trying to decide whether I...
Oh, Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, go on.
And there goes the running club again. Okay.
They're just doing laps.
Yeah, they are, I think. Yeah. Probably a kilometre lap that they're doing.
Nice.
Nice! He does save on his saving throw, though, so he only takes 9 points of damage from that Hellish Rebuke. But that was not so good. Calgar, you succeed on whatever it is you're concentrating on. Where's your hex, by the way?
I haven't been using it because I had fear up.
Yep.
Right,
That's
got it.
right.
That's right, yeah. Okay.
Is there actually anything still feared?
No, they
No,
all
that's
saved last time.
Oh, okay. It would probably have made sense for me to use Hex before all of that then, but never mind.
Okay. That's him. He's going to come up there. You're kind of now holding these off at the moment, Rage. The Warlord stabs at Ember with a legendary action. For some reason, it's not actually doing the automated reminders and resets of legendary actions that I was hoping it would do. Ember, Uncanny Dodge, or have you used it?
Haven't I used it already?
I think you have. Yes. Nine points of damage as he stabs into you. Okay, that's him done. And then we go to the Blood Drinker. Oh, the Blood Drinker's Bless has dropped. Does Bless end when you die?
It's concentration, so...
Concentration, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, he's going to take a 5-foot step to there, 5-foot step to there, and then target range.
Could he fit through there? Okay.
Yeah, he can fit through there. Yeah, that's not a problem. That space is fine. Nat 20 rage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to hit and hit hard for 23 points of damage, half to 11, as this kind of swings into you. Second great axe attack. We'll hit again on a 27 for a further 12 half to 6 points of damage. These things are hitting you hard. You can feel them just slow but surely kind of rending their way into your armor.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Medistra, you're up. There is still the sound of fighting going on elsewhere.
Oh, God, right. So here we go. I'm going to move. I'm going to take an attack here, but I'm going to move over here. Just have your little attack of opportunity.
Okay.
You don't have to want to know.
Of course I want to. He's not going to let me just, he's not just going to let you stroll past him like,
I wasn't struggling. I was going, no!
He will hit you. Do you have a reaction you wish to take?
I do, yes.
Okay, take your reaction. Another hellish rebuke.
Oh, that was pants.
Well, every little helps. As he stabs his spear into you for 11 points of damage. Okay.
Right. When I get to where I'm going to turn on my heel. I'm going to again point my hands, one up to the roof of the cave and the other towards him and say, Celestian Spiritu, and try to Eldritch Blast. Now, do I get advantage or not, now that I'm away from him?
You don't get advantage, no.
Just not.
By the way, maybe we're getting a lot of feedback from background noise from you.
Oh, sorry. So first one's a crit.
21 points of damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. Okay. That hasn't come through. You haven't targeted him.
Oh, I didn't, did I? Sorry. He's now targeted.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah,
Oh.
painfully.
With fear in my eyes and a pleading look as I scream out to my mistress, I'm going to point my hand and will everything at it with my Eldritch Blast, and this purple beam of fire will tear through his face and then possibly go out the other side, killing L'Oreala. No. But yes, that's...
Thanks.
He just turned into a chest.
He did turn into a chest. I'm trying something with him. So don't loot him yet, because that's your action, if you do. All right, he crumples. Now, what do you do? Anything else left?
Yes, I'm going to do my second Eldritch Blast, if I can then in that case. At the
Yes, you can.
southern...
Yeah, if you've got a line of sight on him, you can absolutely do that.
So fingers crossed.
Nicely done. Hits the Blood Drinker.
Nice.
Nice, 13 points of damage. The Blood Drinker yelps in pain and kind of quickly looks down the corridor, a somewhat concerned look on its face.
And I don't have any bonus healing left, damn it. Right, I'll have my turn there.
L'Oreala.
Oh, that changes the landscape a little.
The landscape massively.
Yeah, I'm shouting to Rage if he's got more incoming. Do you have
3.
more incoming?
3.
Oh,
4.
God. I thought this was nearly over. Okay, let me just take stock. Ooh, that's gonna be difficult. Warning Jet not to keep back. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Oof.
Yeah, Jet, you don't want to come within that area.
Holy crap, that
Wow.
looked good. That effect was awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's superb, is that?
And then I shall use a bonus action to move my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Which I seem to have lost control of. Oh no, because it's gone back onto the measurement tool again. There we go.
Why is it going big and small?
That's what she said.
So all of you guys are safe in this area, except for Jet, who I was slightly out of range of. Apologies.
Blood Drinker steps in with a grin, feeling like he can take this Warforged creature. Actually, doesn't really know what he is.
He probably will.
He takes a swing with advantage. And he rolls a 25. Cuts into you for 5 points of damage. Second attack comes in. And he's going to roll a 22, which will hit. And I believe Rage. Oh, how lucky was that?
Are you on 1 hit point?
One hit point.
Jesus.
Good enough.
And then
We
it
need-
continues its move round to here. And then we go top of the round, Ember.
Hello. Right, I'm going to use my bonus action to dash.
Go for it.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Down there.
Classic. He swore.
Yes.
Next attack from the DM is with advantage.
I'm going to use my greater potion of healing on Rage.
Nice.
Just
So-
smashes it into my face.
Yeah, he runs up, grabs his back, and goes like that, breaks it into your face.
Glasses in
Beautiful,
one
right?
hit point of damage.
Nicely done, Ember. Absolutely brilliant. Well done.
Did I heal him?
Yeah, that healed him up. 13 points of damage. Brilliant. Make sure you delete it off your character sheet if it's not already gone.
Just Rage has that many hit points, it doesn't
No,
feel
it's
like it's
gone.
healing.
Brilliant. Good stuff. Great move. Anything else, Ember?
I
I'm
can't do
guessing.
anything else because I
And,
used full actions.
Yeah, Jet, you're up.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to move forward to here. I'm going to target this guy down here.
Yeah. You'll ignore the cover from Ember because of Sharpshooter.
Lovely jubbly. Oh, you are kidding me. Okay. Well, actually, I can use inspiration, can't I?
You
I
can.
do keep forgetting about inspiration.
Yeah.
Whereabouts is it, by the way? Just on the... Is it on the conditions or is it on utilities?
What's that? Inspiration? No. Just re-roll your dice. There isn't an ability or condition.
No, it's just on utility, but yeah.
Okay, let's just re-roll that one then.
Nice.
Okay,
That hits. Roll your damage.
so there we go.
Oh,
Maximum damage again. Beautiful.
Yep, I'll take that. And then my second attack.
Nice. Come on.
Same guy. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so... Yep, I'll take that.
Good damage.
Good
Jubbly.
damage. Brilliant.
Right. Let's end my turn there.
Staggers a little bit from your two arrows as they kind of slam into its, the back of its shoulder and side, and it kind of turns, realizing that there's a small folk near him. Rage, you're up.
Just a quick question. Is that a 5 foot space?
That would be squeezing.
Okay, so technically they could do that.
Yes, technically, but actually, I didn't let the Blood Drinker do that. Where the Orogs do that when they could.
Yeah.
So
if I move to there,
yep.
and I will
Survive.
hopefully. This one's. Is it the one that's to my left there has been hit?
This is the one that's been hit the most.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we will hit that one. But we're not going to swing hard, I don't think.
We're going to swing normally.
Yeah.
Are we going to go? Are we going to swing low?
Actually, no, I am. Fuck it. We're going to do that. And we're going to be really, really stupid because I'm really, really annoyed at the moment with these fuckers.
You're going to reckless.
They were reckless in any way, weren't they? So.
Well, they were. They haven't reckless.
Oh, well, they not. I thought they were. I thought they said they were.
No, they are multi-attacking.
Oh, right. No, I thought when.
Well,
when
they
you
had, they had advantage because they were bracketing you.
No, I thought when they first came in, you said aggressive, and I thought that was your terminology for reckless.
Yeah, sorry, no. Aggressive is so orcs have aggressive, which means as a bonus action they can move their movement towards the closest enemy they can see.
Okay, well let's do it anyway.
Do it. You get advantage from Ray. From
Oh,
well,
do
you
you
get
not? So I don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to reckless. I'm going to say, yeah, you get advantage from Ember.
So let's do that one first.
Okay. First attack misses.
Not good. Second attack. Rolled for 17.
Rolled for 17.
Okay.
Bastard. All right. Kurgan.
All right. So I can move through your weird.
You
swirling
can move.
sperm, right?
You can move through the swirling sperm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's. 5, 10, 5,
Ember,
10,
can you roll a Constitution saving throw, please,
20.
Why?
to avoid impregnation?
Wow.
You said I was safe in there, though.
You are safe.
Am I still in it, though?
I don't think you counted being in it there. No.
No. So next turn you've got to make that con save.
Yeah. No, you don't. You're fine.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm
reading
going
the
to.
herb.
Actually, that's well
just spit,
placed.
Ember. Just spit.
That is actually pretty decently well placed. Okay, so he has to make a strength saving throw, yeah?
Yeah, DC 16.
And he fails.
Oh, okay. So that's 2d. Hang on. I think it's 2d6 bludgeoning from memory. Let me just double check.
Correct.
Yeah.
And restrained, more importantly.
And restrained, yes.
Oh, nice.
8 points of damage.
Okay, and then bonus from memory, the whip can move 20 feet. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and just give Ember a quick tickle up the butt.
Ember, you feel a little bit of a squeeze.
And I'm done.
Okay. Next up is Keldar.
Okay. Remind me, what does restrained confer?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage on their attacks and advantage on our attacks, I believe.
And
Okay.
disadvantage on dex saves as well, I think.
Okay, so I can get ranged advantage then on my Eldritch Blast, which I'm hoping to do with any luck.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. It's just attack rolls. It doesn't say melee attacks, it's attack rolls. So yeah.
And disadvantage on dex saving.
Yep.
Okay, I shall start up by hexing him.
This is the one that's more damaged, by the way, and I've restrained the bottom one.
Yeah, I can get advantage on that one though, so
Ah, right.
I will have to cast Hex at second level since I've exhausted all my other spell slots. Oh. Did that work? Okay, spell slot's gone, but Hex didn't seem to go off.
Cast it again
Are
with
you
no...
saying something, Zed?
Cast it again without expending a spell slot.
Okay, just tried it again. Still nothing.
It really hasn't gone off again, has it? Okay, so this guy here is hexed, right? Bear with me a second.
So does that give him disadvantage on strength then?
Yeah, it'll be strength, which I'm going for.
Has it still got you concentrating on fear? By any chance?
Well, it's
stopping me.
prompting me to cancel the other concentration when I try and cast it.
I'll just put that on him for now. That'll do. So we know he's got a hex on him. Just remember to roll your extra 1d6. Does it increase? Does hex increase the higher the level spell slot you use?
No, just duration, I think.
Duration, yeah, sadly.
Duration. Okay, got it.
Okay, and then I shall follow that up with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
At advantage.
And that will hit. Roll your damage.
Nice.
I should have added the d6 in that.
To further 3 points of damage from hex.
Pow.
Then follow that up with the next round.
Very lovely.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
Yeah, we need to work on our advantage game because this makes such a difference.
Makes a massive difference, doesn't it?
Okay. That is medium.
Hexagon. Hexagon.
Hexagon.
Hex again.
Oh, I plussed it in there in the modifier.
Oh, you did. Okay, got it. So extra 8 points of damage. Yeah, got it. Okay. Yeah, you did. I see that. Yeah, cool. Okay. Careless Orog, which is that one. This one. It's going to step up to here, but can't go any further. Repetitive Orog is kind of stuck here, and they're kind of yelling in Orcish, "Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Get out of the way!" kind of thing.
This big hand that's just given in the bird.
Yeah. This guy here is going to... Right. First swing is at Rage. Will hit. 23 on the hit for normal damage. Maximizes the damage, does 8 points of damage. Then he kind of casually spins on his heel and brings his second attack down on Ember.
Was that 8 damage halved or 16 damage halved?
That's 17 damage half.
Wow. God, these guys hit hard.
They do hit hard. Ember, you get hit for 4 points of damage. It then looks at you and roars with a fearful roar. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please, Ember?
Yeah. Don't I get an advantage of being feared?
Do you?
As
How does
a
it-
halfling.
I think halflings get something, don't they? Can't
Yeah,
remember
I'm
what it
sure they do, yeah.
Brave.
Hold on. Brave have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Yes, you do. Nicely done. Nicely remembered.
Oh,
However, you are still feared.
I wish you'd have rolled a 1.
What does that mean? I drop my weapon and run away?
You drop your weapon and you run away. And you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks. And you want to do everything in your power to get away from that creature.
He will be dead shortly, hopefully. So
Yeah. Medistra, you're up.
I'm going to stay where I am because I'm better at the back. That's what she said. And I'm going to cast my Eldritch Blast.
What she said?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we'll go for this one here. No, in fact, no, we'll go for the bottom one first.
Does Medistra like pegging or something?
He's got a tail.
Oh, no.
No. I get advantage on this, don't I? So,
No.
yeah, you do.
don't.
Roll the damage, yeah.
I was reading something, so I wasn't really listening.
Good.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, hits, second Eldritch Blast. Hits, damage. Oh, man. 6 points of damage, okay. Your second Eldritch Blast Your Eldritch Blasts, one after another, kind of slam into the blood drinker. It shrieks in pain. Looks very ragged and quite battered now. Anything else, Medistra?
No, that'll do for me, thank you.
Cool. Oriala strides forward nonchalantly.
Oh God, yeah. Certainly will stride forward at least as far as that.
Okay. All right. So, what is the effect of Spirit Guardians? They're going to be making saving throws, right? Are they Dex saving throws?
I don't know actually. Wisdom DC 15.
DC 15 Wisdom. Jeepers. Okay.
At the start of their turn, or is it?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right.
It's at the start of their turn.
Well,
okay.
it's on the first time they enter the area on a turn, but I'm guessing I push the area onto them, so I don't think that counts.
It doesn't trigger, yeah. So it's
at the start of their turn, they
got it. Okay, cool. We'll get to that then when the first one of those has to make a saving throw.
Yeah, I will use a bonus action to move my spiritual weapon, pretty much hovering above this guy, and as he's gripped in the stone fist, I will smash it down into him.
Stone fist, smash it down like a champion.
Indeed. Double teaming him.
Double fisting.
You said it, not me, but I will take the advantage all the same.
I was going to say, you don't get advantage for flanking, but you get advantage because he's restrained.
Yep, so I'll give him a 9 damage.
9 points of damage. Yeah, you pummel him for 9 points of damage.
And then I shall follow up on this chap in between Ember and Rage, and I will cast, with my standard action, a Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. He succeeds.
He saved, damn it.
He has saved, yes. Okay. Which is this one? Oh.
He's in the area.
Right, so it's a Wisdom saving throw.
DC 15, yes.
DC 15. There we go. He makes it. So I take it he takes half damage.
He does, yeah. Oh, not a great roll, but
so
6 damage.
6 damage. Oh. But he is restrained. He can still attack, can't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
No,
it doesn't say disadvantage on attacks.
Or he can try to escape.
He's going to try and escape.
Which is at disadvantage because it's a strength check. And he's hexed.
Is it a strength check or a strength saving throw?
To check.
To check. Good job. You reminded me because I clicked save.
Yeah, it's save on the damage, but it's check to break free.
Yeah, he wants to break free, but he fails to break free. Ember.
He's got his high heels on.
He has.
Needs a penny and a hoover, and then it'll be great.
He'd be well away.
So, do I have to run away? Because it doesn't.
Yes, you do.
I checked feared. It doesn't actually say I have to move away. It just can't move closer.
Yeah, you drop what you're holding as well.
That's the fear spell. It depends on what effect this guy's ability does.
Let's have a look what this one does. It is called Frightful Presence. Frightful Presence. A creature that each creature of the orc's choice that is within 60 feet. Okay, I didn't realise it's each creature. Becomes frightened. So whatever the frightened condition is, so it's all attacks and saving throws at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, it says the frightened creature is disadvantaged on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight, and it says the creature can't willingly move closer. So you don't have to move away, you just can't get any closer.
Yeah, and because you're engaged, that means you can stab him, but with disadvantage, but you would have advantage from rage, so it will cancel it out. It'll be a straight up attack.
A fearful attack.
It will be one with full of intrepidation and fear.
And it's a good job you wore your brown pants.
So I should either move away.
Equipment.
So I have to be out of line of sight to do my wisdom saves.
Or you can just
Yes.
fight and just not
Just
be at
fight and
advantage.
try and
Or
kill
just
him.
hit it. Or just hit him and kill him, and then
If
he's
you kill
not
him, then
inside.
you're not afraid of him, right?
He's not even bloodied. How am I going to kill him in one hit?
Critical.
If you bucket of dice.
But
Doesn't
if
have
you-
to
if
be.
you-
It doesn't have to be one hit.
Yeah, but if you move away, he's going to hit you anyway.
No, I
Yeah.
can't. I can disengage
Oh, you
without.
got disengage, ain't you?
Well, can't you do both?
Chubby, chubby.
Because you've got a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, I can. And also, if I hit him, he can't take a reaction against me.
There you go.
See? Look
Nice.
at that. 19. Roll your damage.
Max, nice.
Max
Nice.
damage. Roll your
let's
sneak
have,
attack.
let's have that on your sneak attack as well.
Almost,
Nice.
but
Yeah.
not quite. Okay. You jam your rapier in, almost more out of fear than out of any kind of precision. Do you want to run away?
Yeah, if I take one more hit, I'm probably going to go down.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree.
Laurie, I can get in there with a shield.
No. No. So many no's.
Carl, stay here.
Okay. Then, Jet, you are up.
Okay. I shall move forward. 5, 10 to there. I shall target. Let's target this one here, as is blooded.
Wait, can I still use my saving throw? Because
You're not out of line of sight.
okay.
Okay, so let's do a normal attack. Okay, so that one can take. Well, okay, we'll take that one.
Nice.
Is it still alive?
Oh, yeah, it's still alive.
Okay, right. So we'll fire the second arrow.
Nice.
Nice.
Fantastic.
It might not be now.
29. Critical damage.
Lovely.
So we'll take that, and then we'll roll a d8. So let's roll 1d8. Oh no, is it? Hang on, that didn't work. Hold on. 1d8. There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
But he's still alive.
Damn it.
Yes, right. So I shall end my turn there.
Rage, you're up.
Okay.
Now, depending on what Rage chooses to do, this is going to be quite cinematic.
I'm going to recklessly attack,
Ooh.
and but not swing harder.
Okay, go for it. Well, the one to the south of you is going to have advantage anyway for you because he's still restrained, but the one west of you is not. So is it worth reckless attacking just for one?
I think I'll probably end up killing both of them now, with advantage.
Probably.
Is that a bad thing?
Okay, I won't recklessly attack.
Okay.
But we will attack the one to the south first.
Which does have advantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
If I can get past all these tokens.
There
There you go.
you go.
Shift that out of the way.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Take your next two attacks, and then we'll come back to the how do you want to do this, because you are going to kill the other one as long as you don't miss.
As long
I
as I
suspect.
don't miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bonus attack on that one. So this is just flat and not advantage.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Nice.
All right. How do you want to do that?
Yeah, Rage turns away from the one that's been causing him a load of grief and just swings down on the restrained orc, slicing upwards under his arm and coming under his arm, and then just taking off the top of his head, following through in the motion with the bonus action. He brings it down directly on the head of the other one, slicing halfway down his head and just booting him away.
Okay. As you do so, the two Orogs that are kind of queuing up to try and get to you both kind of involuntarily take a step back for a second.
And he'll just roar, "Run!"
No.
Anything else?
Particularly horrifying the amount of slicing he managed to do with a maul.
Yeah.
It's more tearing.
Anything else you want to
Actually,
do?
I should still thought I was on the grey axe, but even though I was rolling it, I still have. Actually, I could move an attack.
You could.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
I'm gonna have to, because I don't want them coming through, because they'll get to the other guys. So they may kill me, but right. Okay.
It's been a nice fight, this.
Certainly stretch the party to its limits.
God.
Oh, I thought that was a natural 20 then. Hit, roll your damage. It has stretched you to the limits.
And
Nice.
that's
All
me
right.
done.
Kurgan, you're up.
It is worth
This-
pointing out that I went into this fight completely exhausted because of Catherall.
I
So
know.
if you're watching Catherall, it's your fault.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to switch the hand round and try and crush dude below. That's DC 16.
Yes, sorry. I was a bit confused for a second then.
Strength.
Strength saving throw, right? Fails.
2d6 bludgeoning.
He's restrained.
Why did that do that?
There you go.
Huh.
I rolled too many dice, didn't it?
Yeah, because you should just take 2d6.
Okay.
I think it's probably because you restrained him and it's picked it up.
Yeah.
That it's picked up that it's doing the extra bludgeoning, is it?
Yeah. So 5 points of damage,
All
which is
right.
fine. Okay, that's fine. It's on. Done.
Why take some damage? Because the
No. I've just moved out of the way because in case some guy wants to grab his whip.
oh, okay.
And I'm going to tickle the restrained dude at the butt. I've got to remember what that is. It's a +9, isn't it?
+9, yeah. D20 +9.
Yeah. +9.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Outstanding.
well, your attack. Critical.
Okay, so that is, hang on, it's 1d6 +5, isn't it? So
1d6 +11.
Because it's crit.
Crit.
Maximize one of the dice and then roll the damage.
1d6 +11.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Spanked.
How do you want to do that?
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, it's very simple. So the hand is going to restrain his legs, and the whip is going to wrap around his neck, and they're going to pull in opposite directions.
Oh, and there is this sickening, tearing sound as entrails and blood just go everywhere.
Perfect.
Okay. Anything else, Kurgan? Nice.
Oh, sorry, I should have moved. Hang on, I am going to move just over to
Okay.
there.
Kelgar, you're up.
Hang on,
Okay.
5, 20, 25, 30, yeah.
Moving over to there, Kelgar is going to cast a Hexblade's Curse upon that one.
Okay. This is reset. For some reason, a load of stuff is reset on this. I don't understand what's going on.
What kind of stuff?
A load of the modules have reset themselves.
Mm.
And then follow that up with Eldritch Blast.
That might be when I reset the server earlier. Okay, nice. Go for it.
But sad times.
Okay.
Oh.
Second blast.
Also sad times.
Oh, definitely set times.
That's me done.
Okay. Looking somewhat apprehensive and fearful, with nowhere really to go, the final Orog charges at Rage. He's going to take a wisdom saving throw, right?
He is.
He is going to make it with a natural 20, so he's going to take half of 9, which will be 4.
Some bad damage rolls as well.
He is then going to try and batter his way past Rage.
This is where he drops me as well.
First attack, not with advantage. Misses. Rage deftly parries the attack with the blow. The second frantic attack, Rage also kind of drops to one side and knocks it towards the stone hand in the ground. The Orog looks wide-eyed and concerned.
Ooh.
Medistra.
Rage found skills.
Yep. Celestine Spiritu. And I don't get advantage on this one, because it's not with this.
Not grappled. No.
No.
Oh, I thought that was a natural 20 roll damage.
It just rolled off.
It did. 12 damage. Okay, second blast. I love the smoke that comes off the back of you. I've not seen that before.
Yeah, I think that's new.
Oh, misses.
Oh, bad times. And I will move to sort of here.
L'Oreala.
I will move into range that. I will spiritual weapon him.
Sorry, just quickly. Ember's not feared anymore, is she?
No.
Miss, I take it?
Misses.
Damn it. And I will follow that up. This guy seems to have engaged pretty. I don't know. I don't want him getting away. I'm going to toll the dead on this chap. And
Okay.
I'm going to get another saving throw.
Succeeds. You know, your Soul of the Dead has been as successful as my third level cleric in my Tuesday night game has been recently.
Toll the Dead worked last week a couple of times. I seem
Yeah, well, it worked well last week.
Yeah.
Ember, you're up. You are no longer feared. Let me remove fear from you.
Oh, I was going to continue my move. Sorry. It's going to go to here.
Oh, I can't. Why? Okay, I'll do it a different way. There we go. Ember.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
No worries.
Stab it in the butt.
Dropped a rapier, didn't she?
She did.
Sorry, Zed, did we say it would have had
No,
to
she
be
didn't. She didn't
a
have to-
squeeze to
Was
get
she not?
into that square, or not?
Yes, it would count as a squeeze. Yeah. No, she didn't have to drop a rapier.
Oh, it's the fear spell that does that, isn't it?
Correct.
I'll move here. Do I? I don't get advantages because that thing's.
No.
No.
Beautiful.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
Roll your damage.
Oh shit, I've hit normal.
7 damage. Do you not get sneak attack as well?
I don't think he needs it.
It also needs an
I
extra.
I didn't roll critical hit damage. I just rolled normal damage.
Oh, hang on.
Wait, he's dead anyway.
Yeah, so I can add another 6 to that, so that would be 13 points of damage. You want to roll your critical? You should have sneak attack at critical as well.
Oh, should I?
Yep. I'm also slightly alarmed that Ember has fallen
Ember's
unconscious.
unconscious.
Yeah, you just put Ember unconscious by taking that damage.
I know.
Wait, did you put the damage on me?
Yeah.
You fainted at how good a shot that was.
No, for some reason it has just killed Ember. Why has it killed Ember?
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
I don't know how. I don't know what happened there. How many hit points were you on? Were you on Ember? Can you remember?
I think it was. I don't know.
Was it about a quarter of your health, I think?
It's about 10, I think. It was about 10. I've given you 10 back. Okay, so your bolt strikes. Well, how do you want to kill it? Because
So
you have killed
13
it.
normal damage, but we want to see this critical sneak attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll the sneak attack as critical.
Because this could be a weapon of mass destruction.
Right, so it'd be 18 plus 11, which would be 29 points of damage, plus a further 13. That would be 42 points of damage.
Nice.
What?
Very nice.
Wait until you get to 7th level, and that goes up by another dice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how do you... Right, okay, so that Orog dies. So, ladies and gentlemen, well done. I'm going to end combat. I'm going to award you all experience.
Oh,
Jesus.
Do you want to know how much you're about to get?
All the experience, please.
Yeah, please be over 3,000.
3 because it's bugged.
Oh, balls.
What?
Whoa!
2,264 experience points, which puts you
Just short.
39 points short of 7th level.
Let's go and find some baby orcs. There's got to
So-
be some in here.
39?
Everybody,
What
give
should we be
yourself...
on?
I was
what
going to
should
say...
we on?
22,261 is where you're at.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
But I want you all to adjust your XP to 23,001. I'm going to take a break. And at your next long rest, you can level up.
I think that's going to be now.
How do I adjust it in the game?
I'll do it for you, Dart.
I was about to say, you think it's going to be now. It's going to be now.
Oh, wait, that'll do it. Oh, right. Great.
There you go. Okay. L'Oreal, I think I'm just going to cancel your spell because we are going to drop out of combat and it will run down, yeah?
Yeah, I think it lasts 10 minutes, but I think we're going to be trying to rest here. So
Trust me, you don't have another fight coming up in the short term. It depends what you do next to determine whether you get yourself into another fight. Okay.
Don't have another fight in it.
As the
Oh,
last
explore the cave.
vestiges of sound dissipate, you all take a moment to take a breath, to catch your breath, to take stock of the fight that you've just had. And that's where we're going to take a 10-minute break.
Before the looting?
See you in a bit then.
In a bit of face.
Can't hear you, Zed, for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I'm muting myself. Yes, Dart, before the looting, because I am that mean. Moo ha 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 ha.
Yes, we are now.
Cool. All right. So, as you all catch your breath, other than the slight dripping of water over in this direction, you can hear low moaning coming from sort of this south-west passage below you, like sobbing and crying.
Which
If
we
this
ignore
isn't-
for the next 8 hours.
If this isn't good enough,
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm going to get
I'll go have a
several.
look. Shall I?
This is in Jelena.
Sure, go have a look.
I'll come with you, Ember.
While they're going down there, I will start. Rage will start collecting all the bits and bats off these corpses.
Okay. Right.
Well, first, I suppose it's easy just to drag all the corpses into one space and then
Yeah.
pull bits and bats off them.
I can see something up ahead.
I can't because the light. I need to put a light on.
What am I looking at, Zed?
It appears to be. Where are you? I can't see what you are on the map. Right. So looking down here, there appears to be a number of raised, sort of, not cages as such, but poles. That one of them has a woman shackled to it. This one, and this one has a man shackled to it. They're both currently down on their knees with their arms kind of shackled above their heads, and the woman is sobbing. The man seems to be unmoving.
Lenneth.
Gods, there are prisoners. Or I'm going to fairly heedlessly dash down this corridor.
Yeah, and I'll follow L'Oreal.
Wait,
Is this the man who's not making any noise? Or
Correct.
not moving?
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately see to him.
looks like a woman.
Yes, it does, but it's just it's theatre of mind art. It's a civilian.
Are they alive?
Yes, they are.
Then I am immediately going to throw my last spell slot into this person.
I mean, do they need healing, both of them, or?
I can't do any more than for one. This other one is at least conscious, but yeah, 13 healing.
Okay. The man kind of eyes flare open. He goes, "No, not again." Oh, who are you?
I'm L'Oreal. How long have you been here? As I move over to the other lady. Jet, free this man.
Okay.
I'm gonna inspect this lady as well to see.
Is she wounded or injured? Or?
She's bruised and battered, but she doesn't appear to be, other than malnourished. She doesn't appear to be any worse for wear.
Gently laying a hand on, I say, "It's okay. Don't worry. We'll set you free. It's okay now." And I'll start to carefully try and untie her.
Does she look like anyone we recognise?
Nope, never seen her before in your life.
God damn it, Jelena is the villain.
Wait, did we ever see Jill?
Nope.
No.
So what was her description? Does anyone remember?
Young blonde lady.
Yeah, I
Can't remember.
blonde. She wasn't a halfling or something, was she? Or
No,
No,
she's
she's
human.
No,
human.
she's human.
I'm sure she'll know her name when we find her.
Well, ask her what her name is then.
Well, I'm going to ask it. Yeah, who is she and where are you from?
Oh, my name is Irina. I'm from. Hold on. I'm from Brushwood.
And everybody goes to the campaign map to look.
No, I remember where Brushwood.
Brushwood is to the north of Noltex,
Oh, yeah.
that side of the river.
It's
To
where-
the north
where
of the different woods.
That's where we travelled up to with the barge.
Yeah.
Don't fear. We'll have you back there soon. Don't worry.
We
Are there,
thought you were Jelena.
are there any more of you here?
No, with the last two. The others were either taken, and she kind of gestures with her head to this area here. But as far as you can tell, it just looks like a solid wall. They were taken there. I think it's hidden though. Those that weren't taken, the orcs ate. We were the last two.
I kind of slightly harshly whispered, Ember, leave that door alone.
What? Oh.
Was one of them called Jelena?
Okay.
Jelena, was she the one with the blue cloak?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Thing.
do we mean this blue cloak? Because I think one of us has it on, Kurgan.
Yes. Exactly.
Wait, isn't that the blue coke that the other big boss villain was wearing?
Correct. Yes. She was.
I thought you put it on, or did someone else put it on?
I can't remember. Somebody did. She was one of the ones that was taken. I don't know where, but
Why?
the orcs took them through there, and then the orcs came back empty-handed.
I'm sorry. I'm giving her some food from my bag as well as some water.
Sorry, Kurgan, you were saying?
Do you know why they took her? If not, where?
I don't know. Something. I don't really speak. I don't speak Orcish, so I don't know. But they took her and two others, a halfling and a half elf.
Were they magic users? Was there anything about them?
Anything
similar about them?
Don't know. They were very different. The halfling could sing well.
Be nice to have somebody who could sing well with us.
Brutal. Talk about cutting words.
He's not with us. He can't hear what I'm saying.
We're sorry to ask you so many questions, but there may be others who need our help.
Well, we have the last. That one is Samwell.
Are you both from Brushwood? Look over to the man.
Samwell kind of, he's still kind of slumped. Yeah, both of them still have their arms up, by the way. You haven't actually managed.
Well, I was untying her. I was hoping Jet was untying the fellow.
They are manacled.
Manacled.
Oh, I'll do my lockpicking.
Okay. Give me a lockpicking roll twice, please.
What just landed on Kurgan?
Oh, sorry, I was just measuring up a shatter.
Hang on. How big is Fireball?
What did you say, sorry, Zed?
Lockpick skill, please.
How do I do that?
I think it's thieves skill or something.
Thieves tools.
Use your thieves tools. Yeah.
You should be able to use your thieves tools.
Infantry. Oh, right.
Use thieves tools, look.
It doesn't do anything.
I think you need to set them up in your tools proficiencies. And
Does if I click it.
Yeah.
So the first one, 14, is a success. And then the second one, 11. Not a success. So the man seems to be quite battered. If you provide him guidance, he'll be able to
I'll
do it.
close my eyes and utter a short prayer and give guidance.
Okay. All right. After about 5 minutes of kind of...
Oh, there we go. Found it.
There we go. Nice. There we go.
Straight off.
After about 5 minutes or so, you manage to get the two sets of manacles open and kind of help both of them down from this thing and kind of lay them out on the floor. The man kind of looks weakly up at you. He has a couple of like actual cuts and bruises and slash marks on him. It looks like they were using him for a bit of sport. He kind of he looks at you. No, I'm from Tegel. I was part of a caravan that was ambushed by orcs north of the Diffrin River as we were heading to Brushwood.
We'd seen a few ambushed caravans on our travels.
We had.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, many of your companions.
I remember them yelling something about capture the casters. We had a mage with us, only kind of a youngish college mage, but a mage nonetheless, who put up a bit of resistance, but was, like the rest of us, was very easily subdued. I remember they dragged him down that, well, it looks like a wall now. I'm sure there was a passage there, he says a little bit groggily.
Perhaps you're right, but maybe we should move away from there for now. Now that you're free. Besides, I'm sure you want to get out of this room.
I think we should rest up, maybe trap this secret door with Ember's bear trap or an alarm, if anybody has one.
Put the maul on it.
Needs to be on somebody's person, the mold, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, we need to figure out what it is first. Is it a door? Is it a door?
Looks like a wall to you lot.
Or is it a door, or is it a wall that you can walk through? Or
I would be cautious about messing
You
with
just
it.
told me
Give
not
me-
to see the
Give
door.
me
that's why we have a trap finder.
I want to
Give me a
You just told me
perception.
not to go look for the door while we're all still battered.
Give me a perception check with advantage, Cody.
perception with advantage. I can
Yes.
do that.
Come on.
Be careful, Kurgan. It may be warded or alarmed.
It might not be though.
217 is nice. There is definitely a secret door here. The catch is fairly obvious. It's a small stone that small rock about this kind of size over to one side that if you push in with your foot would unlatch the door and allow you to push it inwards. As far as you can tell, it's kind of wattle and daub doorway that's been deliberately put over another passageway that continues further, that's been painted and blended to look like the stonework from a distance.
Right, well, I think we should rest up before we go exploring down here.
Right, apart from the warlord, in general, you will find 2 spears, 6 sets of hide armor, 2 scimitars, 2 quarterstaffs, 2 short swords, 2 short bows, 4 great axes, 4 javelins, 2 long bows, and 2 great swords.
Already forgotten that. Can you add it to party loot?
If
Bloody
these short bows, are there any arrows?
There are 60 arrows.
I will be taking a longbow and 20 arrows.
Okay, add that to your character sheet.
Well,
I need bolts, not arrows.
yeah, I need arrows. How many arrows did you take?
There are
Hang on.
6. There are. Sorry.
I took 20.
There
Right,
are 80 arrows in total.
We've
Right,
got like
got
100 arrows on
190
the
got
party.
190 crossbow bolts in the party loot.
Shall I take 60 arrows?
Yeah, they can go in your. You've got an efficient quiver, haven't you?
Yeah, no, I was asking Rage. Am I okay
Yeah.
taking 60?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I very
I'm
rarely will
I'm
use
gonna
this. It's
take
just
some
in case.
bolts from the thingy.
All right, thank you.
How many do you want, Ember?
I'll do it.
You can take them out of party loot.
Yeah,
60.
I'll take just 10 because I don't need that many, and I can't carry much anyway.
Zed, can we usher the prisoners up and perhaps back into this area over here?
Yeah, you can. There are a number of, as you can see, there are a number of skins and other things kind of laid out for, well, quite simply, for a place for the orcs to sleep.
Are any of them reasonably clean if I use prestidigitation?
You can make them reasonably clean.
Try and make the prisoners comfortable.
And they will head
Down
up.
to see if there's anything else.
Okay, so on the warlord, he has a set of half plates. He has a very nice looking spear, which has some very intricate kind of metalwork, kind of wrapping around the dark ebony wood haft to a very shiny blade point, obviously spearhead. And he also has a rather nice looking shield that has non-orcish motifs on it, but they've been kind of painted over in a red paint to look like a skull or a face.
Can I clean that up? Is the motif recognizable?
It appears to be a motif to honour the dwarven god of the mountains.
Mm.
So it is a motif of it would be it would literally be, so it's a purple axe on a golden field. It's Khazad-dûm, the god of the dwarves. So let me just add what you've got to your party sheet there. Where I can find you. It's been a bit slow tonight, everybody. The party. No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to drag you onto there, did I? I told you I've been a bit slow tonight. The party. Right. To make it simple, the spear is a +1 spear. And the shield is a +1 shield.
Does it have a nice emblem on the side of the shield, on the front?
Correct. Yeah, it's a dwarven emblem. So the shield would be quite a big tower shield equivalent for a dwarf. So it's a decent size for a human fighter.
L'Oreal?
I was about to say, what about for a half elf?
Yeah, for a half-elf cleric who has a shield just for kicks.
But I have a shield just for kicks, so you have a shield for cowering behind.
Exactly. So,
There you go. And he also has.
On the shield, L'Oreal?
He also.
I
has
would take the shield, yeah. Unless
20...
I don't know, Kelgar can use a shield as well.
I can.
Right, he also has standard half plate and 20 arrows. Just bear in mind, if you've got the shield, if you're casting somatic spells, you won't be able to have the shield in hand.
But I have a free hand that I don't have a weapon in.
Yeah. So somebody taking the shield +1?
I'll take the shield +1 if Kelgar doesn't want it.
There you go for it.
Okay.
I'll send it to you, L'Oreala. Send item. There you go. Anybody want any other stuff? So we, in terms of magical stuff, we've got spear +1, we've got a great axe +1, and we've got a breastplate +1 as well at the moment.
Yeah.
Medium, half plate. Anybody?
Nothing of interest to me, really.
Searching around the big tent at the bottom.
We've still got those unidentified items from last time as well, haven't we?
Yep.
We do.
Searching around the big tent at the bottom, you will find 3 potions of healing, a potion of invisibility, and 2 potions of greater healing, which I've updated on your character sheet.
Amber
On your
should
party
take one.
sheet.
Say again?
I think Amber should take one of the greater healings since she used one.
Okay, I'll send one to Ember.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good move, actually.
Definitely, yeah.
That probably saved you.
Saved Rage, definitely.
Yeah.
Because
Wait, I saved the party.
those blood drinkers, had they got loose amongst the back lighter armed casters, would have caused havoc at the amount of damage they were putting out.
Yeah, they were putting out a lot of damage.
Yeah, obscene amounts. 1 or 2 hits. Each of us, really.
Yeah, I mean the Orogs were just stumbling blocks, a little bit more so than the Orcs, but the blood drinkers were pretty nasty.
All right. Anybody want any potions of healing while we're here?
Well, I've got a greater, so I'm fine.
Ah, okay.
I've got a potion of healing as well, so.
Hey, did you just send me 2 graded potions of healing?
I did by mistake. Sorry. So you can send one to somebody else.
How do I update my character sheet from Beyond onto Foundry?
I can do it for you.
Carefully.
Yeah. So how do you want us to manage this? You want to do it in D&D Beyond and then let you know?
Yeah, update characters in D&D Beyond, and I will update them accordingly.
Okay, so we're doing the long rest now?
It's up to you.
We can do.
May as well, yeah.
Is it a new day sort of long rest as well?
Right. If you just before, if you're going to do a long rest, that's fine. If you're going to take a long rest into a new day, that means you're resting for 16 hours.
Oh, right, okay. So it's just a normal long rest.
And that's up to you. You can have a normal non-new day long rest, or you can rest for an entire day and roll yourself through to the 12th of Sweet Rain.
I can't send to the party, Luke.
Yeah, you can't.
It only lets me send to
That's what I was
character.
saying. Send to somebody else if they want it. If not, keep hold of it for now.
I've sent 1 potion of healing to myself. Just the normal potions of healing, not a greater.
Do we know when the orcs took the other captives? We didn't ask them.
If you can ask those questions, and she'll tell you that the last time the orcs took the captives was about 3 days ago. And from what she can remember, there was kind of a cycle of every 3 to 5 days, a new bunch of prisoners would be brought in. Majority of them would be sent down to the to whatever's through that door, and the rest the orcs would keep for food and playtime.
So, have they seen the? I'll describe the Priest of Thor. Have they seen him?
She nods and she tells you that he was dragged through, didn't look very healthy.
Okay. I've updated Rage's level, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done the same as well.
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I've also done L'Orealis, so.
I'm just going through Medi's character sheet and selecting every single one of his spells not to touch. Bit of a pain in the backside, but there we go. So have you updated Medistra, Medi?
I haven't indeed yet, yeah.
Right,
And
so
I've set new spells on there.
I was about to say, did you add those spells?
Yeah. I've now got 8 spells and 3 cantrips, plus all my bonus ones as well. Yeah, I didn't realise I only had 3 bloody
Bastard.
proper spells. Have you seen what I've got? Do you like them?
Can't wait to see what you've got.
How come you've got all those cantrips?
I've a load of bonus ones.
Okay.
So from like
A load of bonus ones. You've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cantrips.
Yeah, let me.
Really?
Are you sure you didn't take cantrips instead of spells, and that's where you were missing?
No, you get some for being a celestial warlock, and I think Maddie's got
Yeah.
some other stuff, haven't you? So
Let me
I've got 8, so
I think Maddie didn't select the spells in the spell list.
No. So when I went to the spells, it gave me a list of like 3 or 4 out of 8.
Got it.
And it actually said 2 or 3 cantrips as well. Even though I've got that many cantrips, it still said 2 or 3.
Maddie has all the cantrips.
yeah, you gain more as you get up levels as a warlock, quite a bit. So, yeah.
So I've got Pax Magic, which I know 2 cantrips from my warlock spell list.
Nice.
Why do my hit pointers get healed?
Oh, that's expanded.
Oh, it's your book, isn't it, Maddie?
Oh,
you keep
bonus
studying.
cantrips, yeah. So at first level, you learn Light and Sacred Flame cantrips. That's my bonus cantrips. And then I've got is it my Boon Pact? Pact of Boon? Pact of the Tome. Which gives me Word of Radiance, Prestidigitation, Spare the Dying. So what was that? That was 5.
Where in
6.
D&D Beyond is the level up process kicked off? Because I can't bloody find it.
The cog next to your character's
I think it's the
name.
anvil, isn't it?
Anvil.
Oh, the anvil. Yeah.
Anvil next to your character.
It's on the right-hand side of the top bar, right of long rest.
Oh, there. Okay.
Or next to your name, there's manage as well.
So I have to set the level myself, right?
Yeah, set it up to level 7.
Okay.
Look at that, Rage. 75 hit points.
Yep.
Wow.
That's frightening.
What else did you get for 7th level? Anything interesting?
Feral. What's it called? Yeah, Feral Instinct. Advantage on initiative rolls. And if I'm surprised on a round, as long as I enter a rage, I'm not. So I will be handing over this maul for somebody else to carry.
Okay. Anybody else updated their character sheet?
Yeah,
Jet,
mine's good to go.
Jet, you said you had, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I'm just having a look. Have I missed out something in terms of the martial archetype? Because it didn't show anything.
L'Oreal, did you say you'd done?
I've updated my sheet.
Yeah, I'm ready. I guess just need to be careful with the spells.
So look.
Yeah, just
I'll.
Are you okay to do it manually?
Yeah, I can add the new ones manually, but the rest I'll need you to update.
Yeah, I'll just leave the spells alone, you see.
Just let you know, I've got 9 cantrips, which is 6 bonus and 3 ordinary.
Bloody hell.
I know, it's scary that.
Ember, have you done?
Yep.
Yeah, I've done as well, Zed, because I've got Remarkable Athlete for 7th level. So.
Okay, Ember, you are up to date.
Okie dokie.
So that's Ember. Jet, you're coming next. Right. So other than Medi, the rest of the spellcasters, I'm not going to touch your spells. So you'll need to add your new spells in accordingly. Okay. Kurgan, are you done? Not yet?
I'm not sure. I think so. I mean, can't even remember what I meant to bloody do.
D&D Beyond should guide you through.
It's not those.
You probably won't have a lot to do other than manage your spells.
Yeah,
so once you're done with the level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's hit points, which is done, right?
Yeah.
That's done. Yeah, so I'm ready, and I'll do this.
Once,
So
once you get back to your character sheet,
Yeah, any of the boxes down the bottom, if they're highlighted with like a blue outline, that means there's something needs to be done in that box.
There you go, Kurgan. Just your spells will need adding accordingly once you've worked them out.
All right.
Quick question on my spell. Sorry to jump in. I've got 10 spells, but then I have my mage armor, which I cast at will. Is that classed as a spell, even because it's one of my pact things, isn't it?
Yeah, it's counted as a spell, yes, but it's not part of your 10 spells, no.
Oh, it's 10 spells. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So if I've got a choice between a MIDI qual spell or a DDB spell, which do I pick?
MIDI qual, because that'll have some kind of automation or effect set up.
Cool.
Kelgar, you done?
sorry, I'm being a bit indecisive.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I think everybody else is updated then. I can double check people's D&D Beyond characters and compare them. That's not a problem, just to make sure it's all carried through. So you're all having a long rest, yeah?
Yes, please.
Is it a new day or a...
It's not a new day, so just hit long rest, but don't tick new day.
I did that before accidentally, but I clicked new day. So what do I?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, so you settle yourself down as best possible. Indeed, there appears to be a bunch of nets, fishing nets, that are laid out by the side of this pool. And every now and then, you hear the plop of something breaking water, and you can, those of you with dark vision, you can see that there are fish in the water. So, a couple of you spend some time fishing, and you're able to have a rather nice meal of freshly caught and dressed fish. In addition to that, as a group, you are going to you're going to spend some time with your items that are unidentified, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves you, that's just that item there.
We had some items that you writ down on some paper rather than putting it on the party thingy.
Yeah. So the unidentified brooch is a brooch of shielding.
Is it?
So I've added that to the character sheet. You've identified all of your basic magic items. What else do we have? Okay, you've got a flame tongue longsword.
Wow.
Very nice.
I
A
would use as
wand
long
of
as
magic missiles.
A what?
A wand of magic missile.
Oh, I can wear the brooch. You can fire magic missiles at me.
You could. The other thing that I missed telling you last week, the Archmage had a single sending stone on him.
Okay.
Doesn't have a pair, and you've not found its twin anywhere.
Just wait for the message to come in.
And the other thing that you find, which I'm going to drag into the character sheet, that tiny hut, which when you activate it with the safe word, Hamstergeddon, no, so there's a safe word for it. There is an activation word, not a safe word. It creates a small hut. It's like
a Lehman's.
It's like Lehman's tiny hut, basically. Yeah. However, this one is unique in that what you discover that when you first summon it and you kind of, halfway through your long rest, whoever works out how to do it and kind of, you do have to attune to it. So whoever's going to take it to have it will need to be attuned. It is the equivalent of a Learman's Tiny Hut spell. So it creates a 10-foot radius of immobile dome that you can fit 9 creatures of medium size or smaller inside it. And it can be dimly lit or dark, opaque from the outside, or any colour that you choose, but it's transparent. So it is the equivalent of a Learman's Tiny Hut with one slight difference. It can store up to 500 pounds of items inside it.
Beautiful. I was about to joke about that, but that's awesome.
That is nice.
Okay.
So who's got a spare attunement is the question. I'm kind of full at the moment, otherwise I'd have taken it.
I'm not attuned to anything.
All right, let's give it to you, Medi. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Medi.
It could be my metal home away from home.
So who wants things like the Flame Tongue Longsword?
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a really amazing weapon.
But nobody really uses them.
No, not longsword now.
Just imagine how much it would fetch.
Unless Kurgan switched himself to being able to use it.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Kurgan, Kelgar, sorry.
Yeah. Since they not really my thing.
too often.
Can we
And
send
the-
it to you, Keld?
Sorry, what's that?
Do you want it?
I'll check in a moment. I'm still doing my level up. So I'm being indecisive.
And the other thing that you found was a magical mace that has across the spiked head, imprinted in the spiked head, is the symbols and the iconography for, one second, Athena.
I need to remind myself.
Oh no,
what
sorry,
Athena is.
sorry, not Athena, Mitra, the god of justice.
Ah, Mitra. That
So
makes sense.
across the head of this mace, mace or morning star. It's a mace. So across the head of the mace is an imprint of the scales of Mitra, and it has the word justice kind of very tiny lettering underneath the scales. And it is a +1 mace.
Who wants the brooch of shielding?
Again, I think that does require attunement.
It does.
And the flame tongue longsword requires attunement.
Correct.
I've already got a brooch.
Medi?
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
not anything.
I use Mage Shield, so Mage Armor, sorry, so I don't think I can use it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you could use
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you
'Cause all
can.
it does, makes you immune to force damage. So
Well, it's immunity to magic missile and resistance to force
yeah,
damage. I think.
resistance to force damage. Yeah.
Would it be better you having it, Rage?
I don't have any items that are achievement.
The one other thing that you found was a pair of boots, and they are boots of levitation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean this was the combined orc and archmage is the finale of the first part of the campaign. So yeah, you're going to get a few goodies from that. And I had to tone it down because this is originally an AD&D thing, and you'd have got like 4 times that amount of goodies. It would have been
I was about to
ridiculous.
say, it showers you with loot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't quite work for 5th edition. Okay, so
there's a bunch of stuff in the party loot. If you want it, grab it.
yeah, so this is, as you go through it, this is all the stuff that you kind of learn over the next sort of 8 hours as you're resting and you're kind of talking, and a few of you are sleeping and napping and stuff like that. But generally speaking, you're taking your time. I'm going to be clear. You cannot now take a long rest until after midnight. Okay?
Mhm.
If you try and take a long rest between now and after midnight, I'm going to make you all have exhaustion. As it is counted in
Seems
June.
reasonable.
Okay. 8 hours passes. You are left unchallenged for that 8-hour period.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Shall I take the boots?
Levitation is not flight, Dart. Bear that in mind. You can go up and down, and you would have to drag yourself along a ceiling in order to move.
Can't I
Oh.
push myself and then I just float across the room?
No.
Oh, alright, never mind.
I've taken the brooch of shielding, by the way, if nobody else wanted it.
It's a good choice.
Levitation boots may be good for
Yeah,
me.
you seem to like walking into melee range a lot, Medi.
That brooch won't help him in that, but
No.
Medi levitation boots may be good for you.
You sure?
Yeah, it'll get you out if somebody does come up. It'll get you out of melee essentially.
That's good for him.
The other thing you found, which I haven't quite finished. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Thank you.
You found a tome in the Archmage's tent, which had the words Libram Novite written on them. And upon investigation, it would appear to have been one or the only spell book belonging to the wizard.
Okay, Rage dies, and I come back as my wizard.
Okay.
Yes, inside every Warforged is a little wizard trying to get out.
I guess the only person. Oh no, L'Oreala, can you read Arcane?
no,
No.
I don't think
Kurgan,
so. I can
can
do
you-
rituals if that counts.
Kurgan can read Arcane, obviously. Kelgar, can you read Arcane as well?
I don't believe so.
I mean, what do we need to be able to read Arcane?
I guess
have,
in order to read the spells, you need to have them on your spell list.
well, I have both the full cleric and sorcerer's spell list, and I can cast rituals. So
Okay, so I don't know how much of this book, because not every spell's a sorcerer's spell, right?
yeah, so only certain ones will make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the only languages I have are Common and Orc, so.
Yeah, it's more whether you've got the ability to identify the spells.
Okay.
Let me drop the book. I'll drop the book onto the party list, so at least you've got it. And you should be able to look inside it.
I would have thought Kurgan can do sorcery spells as well, but probably not as ritual, I guess.
Yeah, Kurgan can do sorcery spells, but I say not everything is a sorcery spell on this list. I don't think. So it's got Alarm, Burning Hands, Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Colour Spray, Comprehend Languages, Magic Missile, Alter Self, Arcane Lock, Blindness, Deafness, Blur, Invisibility, Animate Dead, Bestow Curse, Clairvoyance, Counterspell, Dispel Magic, Fear, Fireball, Fly, Arcane Eye, Banishment, Blight, Confusion, Control Water, Animate Objects, Cloud Kill, Cone of Cold, Conjure Elemental, Globe of Invulnerability, Finger of Death, Force Cage, Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion, Teleport, Anti-Magic Field, and Time Stop.
Wow. So do you want us to poison Rage or like?
I mean, yeah. Oh dear.
So you have that spell book stashed away. In fact, actually, that spell book is inside the tiny hut.
That's probably worth that spellbook.
I was about to say.
Worth a shit ton of money.
Yeah, there's probably 100,000 gold worth of stuff in there.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's got 9th level spells.
Yeah.
Got a couple of 9th level, a couple of 8th level, a couple of 7th level.
I think we hold on to this.
See if Toaster might want to buy it off us.
Oh god, no! That guy with that spell book, no.
He's not. He's not really powerful enough to make use of everything. But anyway, okay. So after sort of 8 hours, you kind of, you've gone through all the things that you've found over the last sort of 6 or 7, well, not even that, probably 6 or 7 hours of battle and stuff like that. You've kind of recovered from your wounds, you've taken a long rest, you've eaten food, fresh fish, etc. You've got the two commoners, Irina and Samuel, looking a little bit less pale, but still quite weak. They've both probably got the equivalent of 2 levels of exhaustion after resting.
Can probably read the comprehend languages.
Yeah.
That's probably about maybe all I've got out of that. Oh, it doesn't have the list of spells on the spellbook.
Right. Ooh. What, in the party loot?
It's just the book. It doesn't have the spell list on it.
Should do.
Looking at the Librum Novitae, where would it be?
The magic tab.
Oh, okay. Spellbook tab. Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Just bear in mind, if you can cast, anybody can cast a scroll, so anybody could cast a spell in there. No, does it not work like that with a spell?
Well, no. If you can cast spells, you can cast a scroll, but we'd be basically burning it out of the spellbook, I would guess.
That's what I'm going to say. You can cast any of those spells if you wanted to, but you would lose them out of the spellbook.
Yeah,
for
they
good.
just got to be on your list, haven't they?
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to do now, guys?
What do you mean?
Everything is pointing, as far as you can tell, as the two commoners, Irina and Samuel, come to kind of come to a bit more. Everything is pointing to that secret door, that hidden door, and that the casters, wherever they were going, were sent further down or further beyond this cave complex.
The concern is I don't think we want to take these guys with us, but we can't leave them here either, really.
Yeah.
Well, we can give them the route out, can't we?
What, wander through this miles and miles of dark caverns past the monsters, the maggoty things from the ceiling, the sea dragon.
Don't go past the sea serpent now.
Or if you do, get the
another
spear.
route. There was another route.
There's a way up.
Side passages we need to explore, and there must be some exit to this cave system.
The problem is we've not checked out those exits, so there could be like a guard sat outside, which would then be like, oh dear.
I think you should come with us.
Yeah, I do too.
And hold back.
Well, we cannot protect them.
No, but they can carry things.
Yeah, but we cannot protect them. We cannot heal them.
No,
if they get killed, they get killed.
I'm going to walk over to them and
I think
say,
it's their choice.
yeah, Arena, Samuel, sorry. We're going to be pushing onwards. You can go back the way we've just come, but we can't guarantee your safety if you go that way, and we don't know what's up the other passages that we haven't explored yet. Or you can come with us, where we cannot guarantee your safety, but at least you'll be with us.
Come with me if you want to live.
Come with me, but we might
come
not
with me if
guarantee
you
your
want to
safety.
live, but there's no guarantee.
Well, if we keep them well back, where we're exploring, they should be reasonably safe.
Can they stand by my left arm and be a proper meat shield?
Yeah.
And I recommend they stay here for a while we find out what's down this passage. And if we continue on, they could travel with us and, 100 yards back or whatever.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't just abandon them off to their own devices because, yeah, we wouldn't.
I've got no problem with it. Their own device is better than chained up.
But no, I'd like to make sure they're all right and safe.
I'm saying they can go if they wish, but these caverns are very dangerous.
And they're just going to get more dangerous.
At least if they're with us in some way back, perhaps we can protect them until we leave this place.
I would say leave them here and with some food, but our past track record, we'll go to side quests and we'll forget about them.
Well, the thing being, if what they said is true, it's only going to be another couple of days until another set of prisoners come in.
Exactly. Exactly right. I think they should follow us at a distance. We'll clear the path, and then once we're out, they're on their own. But it should be their decision as well, right?
Well, we can return them to civilization, surely.
Yeah, but if we get into a fight, we can't protect them.
Well, if they're far enough behind us, then hopefully they can hide.
Yeah, I mean, that gets my vote.
Yeah, stay with us, but just tell them to stay back.
As certainly as we go through the tunnels here, right?
Yep.
Said not to sound greedy, by the way. You didn't mention any gold or silver or anything in any of the loot.
No, I didn't.
Take the how you want.
Hold on.
Yes, you've got the 100,000 gold pieces spell book, but
yeah,
like
but
6 silver coins.
We want to know about all that copper.
1 billion copper pieces.
That's right.
Dumps it straight in the water.
Put it in the hut.
You spend the next 3 months placing copper pieces
in little towers around the room.
Right, 300 gold pieces, 32 platinum pieces, 1,212 silver pieces.
Well, Kurgan proves that shy kids are getting out, and if you ask, you sometimes receive.
All right, so we make a move. We tell them to stay behind us as we work through the tunnels. And then they're on their own.
Kelgar or Kurgan, do you have a magical weapon as it stands?
I am probably about to have that longsword.
Okay. Kurgan?
No.
Do you want to take the spear, just in case somebody comes into melee who you need a magic weapon to hit?
I only have a magic range weapon, not a melee weapon.
So my goal for melee is shocking grasp. So
yeah, that'll work as well.
And run, right? So the answer is no, I don't really need a weapon. If anything, we can sell it or trade it or...
Oh, I was just saying for now. I wasn't saying for keeping.
Right.
Use it until you lose it.
Well, I can't use any of that stuff because mine stuff's all dex-based.
Yeah, you need dex-based too.
So I'll give the flame tongue sword to Kelg, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Quite like I did quite fancy waving that around. Like, what's the dude in Game of Thrones called? Can't remember who it is now.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Baron, something like that.
Yes.
I thought it was Thoros. I could be wrong.
Thoros?
No, it lights
the fire priest guy.
Yeah. With the eye patch.
Nice creature.
Pretty sure it began with a B. Beric Dondarrion.
That's about right.
Beric Dondarrion, there you go.
Oh, I thought, yeah, but Thoros is the priest, isn't he? Whereas Beric's the knight who keeps coming back.
He's on the built-in tinderbox and oil in his hand.
All right, what are you doing, guys?
I guess we're having a poke around that hidden door then.
Okay.
Which I think Jet or should go. Well, Jet should go first.
Did
Okay.
we spend a little bit of time looking down here? I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah, you've found everything that's worth finding, basically. Oh, that's just a bunch more rags and places. There's a lot of human bones down there as well.
So
Oh.
whereabouts is this secret door? Is it
Down here.
is it there? I see.
I believe Kurgan found the mechanism.
Yeah, so you can open it.
Don't just tread on my trap, by the way.
It appears to be just another passage, just another natural passageway that kind of is an offshoot of this cave, heading southeastwards. But it does have a slightly more prominent downwards gradient, probably like 1 in 6 or something.
Okay, I'm gonna go into.
And it's dark.
That's very
Well,
steep.
I've got dark vision, so
Yeah. So I'm just saying it's
I'm
dark.
yes, okay. So I'm gonna go into stealth mode.
Okay.
I'll try to anyway. I'm gonna raise my hood.
Yep. And head down. Okay, give me a stealth roll. No.
Oh my god!
Oh dear.
Okay.
It's the clasp. It's not fitting right. That's what it is.
Well, as far as you're doing, you
So,
think it's
yeah.
you're pretty.
And I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see if I can see anything unusual as I travel down. So would you like me to roll perception as well?
Give me a perception roll.
Well, is that something?
Okay.
Okay. So,
As you're travelling down, how far down do you want to go? Because the passageway just seems to be, it generally speaking, heading southeast as far as your dark vision will take it.
yeah.
Constantly going downwards.
Can I check the ground for tracks to see how recent and what sort of individuals have come down here?
You can.
Let's have a quick look at this.
Right, I'm moving you to another map. It's
Oh.
a kind of map, but it's not a map.
Mm.
Right, you will be able to see a little bit ahead of you, but each of those hexes is 5 miles.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
I love Evil's eyes then when I said that.
Holy crap.
So after about 100 or so feet, Jet, this cavern is this cave, this passageway that you're following is still going and still going down.
Okay. Well, I shall continue.
Okay. 200 feet, still going down.
Continue. About 30 feet in front of the party.
Yeah, 300 feet down. You've probably gone down 50 or 60 feet below the cavern floor level of where the orcs were.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you can see, it's still going down. Although there does seem to be an opening on your left-hand side, just up ahead.
Right.
About just on the edge of your 60-foot dark vision, there is this kind of opening.
Okay, I shall approach as quietly as I can.
Okay. Give me another stealth check.
Just roll stealth. Okay. Oops, sorry, that's normal. I'll take it.
Okay. You get right up to the edge of this kind of this left-hand side opening. It's another passageway that just seems to go maybe 20 or 30 feet, and then it seems to open out into a cave. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
There are voices coming from that cave. But they are talking in a language. I just need to double check. And they're talking in a language that I don't think you understand. Or do you? No, you don't understand it.
Okay.
But it is not Orcish.
I shall wait for the party to creep up to where I am.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask them if they can just see if they can listen in and see if they understand the language.
Okay. So let me do this. Does anybody
Understand this in chat.
problem is I can't do it because
Yeah, we're on party.
we're in party. Okay. Does anybody speak Gnomish? No, not Gnomish, actually. Does anybody speak deep speech?
To what? What's deep speech?
Speech of the deep.
Common language of the Underdark, is it?
I thought that was undercommon, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it the common language of things like deep gnomes and Durga and?
Yeah, I believe so. That's what I'm hoping it is, anyway.
Although otherwise, it's bollocks.
Let me have a look. No, deep speech is the language of aberrations, so it's definitely not that.
But
So it
that's
must
good.
be.
I was worrying, to be honest.
A spell I was going to choose was Conjure Aberrations.
Well, that's even worse.
It's not so bad if they're on our side.
Right, it's undercommon. They're speaking in undercommon. Does anybody speak undercommon?
No, I don't.
Okay. They're quite quiet voices, but they do speak. So, from your perspective, you don't know it's undercommon. They are speaking a language that you just can't understand. If anybody wants to give me an insight roll, though, with disadvantage, but an insight roll nonetheless.
Can do. As I figure out how to do it, I go into the character sheet.
You have to open your character sheet, won't you?
Can I use guidance?
Yeah, I'll let you use guidance. No reason why not. Nice rolls. The pattern and the intonation of the language being used suggests that they are having some kind of friendly banter amongst themselves.
I will relay that quietly to my companions.
I don't know whether that helps you to figure out the motivation, but you know.
Perhaps it's a guard post, I'm saying. Do I think they sound like they could be inebriated and having a laugh? Or...
They're not inebriated, but they are definitely happy.
A jovial kind of, yeah.
Correct, yeah.
So these sort of voices are coming from the southern passage, is that correct?
Yeah, I thought it was here.
No. So where you are, this map is too high scale to show you where you are. You've travelled about 500, 600 feet down from the Orc Lair, and this is a small kind of cave that's kind of off to the north.
Oh, right, okay.
Gotcha. So I thought you were talking about the same thing about these here.
God, no. That's nearly 15 miles, 15, 20, 25
I was about to say,
miles.
so the scale is legit 5 miles per hex. Wow.
Correct, yes.
Oh, my word.
I think if they're not bothering us, we should try to go on through and ignore them.
I would disagree, but I don't understand the language, but they might have some information useful to us, maybe.
Maybe an opportunity, yeah, to find out what the heck's going on down here before we get too far
And also,
into these tunnels.
To have them behind us.
What's the status with the tracks? Do they go down into there, or do they keep going straight on?
The tracks continue straight onwards, but there are some other tracks going into this northern passageway. There's also some drag marks going up into the northern passageway as well.
It's whether they can speak common.
We speak common. Who are you? And out from almost from the wall steps a small, sort of 2 foot tall figure. Dressed in an almost, effectively, rock coloured clothing. Doesn't appear to have any weapon on the person, but they do have dark greyish blue tinge skin, slightly pointed ears. They look like gnomes.
Hello.
It is unusual to see your kind free down here, not in shackles taken by the orcs. Tell me, who are you, and why are you down here?
Is anyone stepping forward to talk to them?
Hello.
Looking at Jack,
Yeah,
he's
sure.
in front of the group.
Well, I'm not one for conversation. So I will say, well, who are you? And what are you doing down here?
Well, I guess they live here, Jet. But
Yeah.
Well,
we're
something
agents of the Archmage.
as you say that, she bristles. Archmage?
Tulsa isn't an archmage.
The one
What?
who feeds the orcs prisoners.
Did they look upset by that thought?
Oh, she did, yeah.
As in
Taking a step
angry
back,
or fearful
taking a
or
step back, and her hands are coming up.
I think we have a misunderstanding here. No, it's like I said, Tulsa isn't an archmage, L'Oreal. No, we trail the orcs because they've taken some friends from up above. We've seen off the archmage. He lies in a heap in a cavern.
And the orcs?
The ones on back there, yes, they won't be bothering anybody anymore.
Well, this is good. Still doesn't answer who you are and why you are here. This is not a place for surface dwellers.
do I think they are genuinely pleased by the idea of the orcs being gone?
Give me an insight roll.
I'm not a surface dweller.
Well, my name is, well, you can call me Rage. And as for why we're here, I've just explained we're following the orcs because they've taken somebody from the surface. We've been tasked with recovering them.
She doesn't have the trident. She doesn't have the. She'll have a dagger. And she isn't necessarily wearing chain armor, but that's the kind of appearance that you see. That did show to you all, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice picture.
Okay.
Very cool.
She's relaxed slightly when you said about the Archmage and the Orcs have been defeated.
Oh, thank the gods you're not with them.
Quite the contrary, we have been trying to find ways to stop them, but they are too powerful. We've waylaid a few, but a few never seems to be enough, especially when the masters appear. Come, this is not a safe place. Follow me. And she kind of walks a little bit past Jet, well, walks almost up to Jet and then turns down the passageway and starts to walk in.
I'll follow cautiously and explain a little bit of more about the orcs we've killed.
As she kind of walks past the threshold of the entrance, you see her gesture. Those of you on the outside, there's suddenly a wall there.
Am I through there?
Yeah, you've managed to get through. And glancing back, you can see your companions have all just stood there and are staring.
I lean back out through the wall and go, come on.
Yeah, L'Oreala's head and shoulders appear through the wall.
It's an illusion. Quite clever.
Raise your war throw.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
It is an illusion. It is a pretty well done illusion.
I kind of smile at this kind of revelation and produce a small illusion of my own and say, I know a little of this magic, but nothing so sophisticated.
She nods. Interesting.
I'll wait till last and make sure our two escapees get through as well.
Okay. She takes you into this chamber. There's probably a dozen more of these gnomes, kind of all loitered around, sat around, eating probably cold meat, weapons close to hand. A couple more without weapons. They all kind of stop, and several of them go to grab weapons as L'Oreala kind of comes through, and the gnome that's leading you says something, obviously in deep speech, undercommon, and they all relax and nod. And then she says something else, and one by one they all start to introduce themselves in common. And I have no idea what they're all called because they're not detailed, but her name is Carmenerin.
It's a pleasure to meet you and your companions. My name's L'Oreala.
Likewise. As I said, we don't see your kind freely walking about these tunnels. I was a little surprised, and forgive me, but I was observing you just to see what your intentions were, because my comrades here had been a little too noisy. And several of them kind of look around, and if a dark grey-skinned creature could blush, they're blushing. And one of them says something back in Undercommon, and she responds, and he kind of, I'm sorry, mistress.
Well, a few of us do have very sharp ears.
So, you say you have defeated the orcs?
A few of them, at least 8, maybe 10. Very strong, some of them, with magic.
The warlord?
Carried a runed spear. Very dangerous.
Yes, that is him. It'd be good to know that he's gone. We've managed to remove some of his folk, but unfortunately, the dominion that has been held over them was too strong for us to have too much of an influence on them. Their masters are particular about keeping their slaves under control.
Have any of your companions been caught, or is anyone injured?
We have lost some, but they have learned to stay away from us. Whilst they are powerful, we can often take them down one by one if we're careful.
Well, we intend to seek them out, and if we can, rescue those we've described. If you know of any of your companions that might be also captured, we would be happy to free them too.
I fear the ones that have been captured are no longer of my kind.
No, it's not because of the fishy smelling drink.
I got a question. We've still got a full vial of one of those fishy things, haven't we? Because we.
I don't think it was full. I think it had some dregs, didn't it?
You
Or do we have some?
you have. Yeah, you have several with dregs in.
I thought I nicked one off the when that guy was looking at it in that shack, the one we surprised.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you have. Yeah, you have a full one. Yes.
Do you know what this substance is and how it works? Seems to alter the minds of those who drink it.
It is somehow able to control or exert a domination upon those who drink it telepathically or psychically. They receive instructions which they are bound to communicate, to follow. It does also seem to establish or make a two-way communication between the masters and the drinkers.
It is true, perhaps. It is as we feared then. We may have killed those who didn't deserve it.
They were attacking us, they deserved it.
But as L'Oreal just said, I mean, yes, now that we know, maybe there's something we can do to stop them without killing them.
I will not give a second thought to killing them. I can try and knock them out, but if it comes down to it, I will not give a second thought to killing them if they have a blade and they're attacking us.
Rage, we must protect ourselves, yes, but if we can, perhaps we can try and spare some of these poor wretches.
Or put them out of the misery.
Those that you will face now will be beyond redemption for the most part. Unless you are lucky and can rescue them from the slave pits.
Do you know this area well?
We do not know what lies down, only what lies to the east, sorry. Our city is to the east. But if you continue downwards, you will find their city.
The city?
Who are these masters you've spoken of as well? Are they orcs or?
She looks, she smiles. I don't know what common folk call them, but I think roughly translated in common, their name is Illithid.
Nope.
What?
What did I say you were going to say?
Let's do this shit.
What?
Leroy Jenkins.
Just F off.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we need to be
God.
back up on the surface to sell all these things we have, and then we're going to another continent.
I have a doctor's appointment.
You know, we'll go find those pirates and stuff, Zed, you talked about. It's fine. We'll go do that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure we've got a side quest we need to be doing right now.
Well, Kurgan wants us to go south as well, don't forget.
I knew this was going to be goddamn Illithids. I knew it.
By the way, Kurgan, since you've come down this passageway, that pull that you were feeling earlier is starting to get stronger.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course it is.
What's an Illithid?
Squid face.
Yeah, squid face it eats your brain.
Yeah, they eat your brain.
Dr. Zoidberg.
She kind of looks at you and she kind of sees your shock and your reaction, and she goes, "Indeed, but know this."
I don't know what one is, so
No, I don't.
my reaction is just like, oh, another thing.
Yeah, likewise. L'Oreal, I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah. But their city is below, but we believe there is something more evil behind them.
What can you tell us about them? I have no knowledge. What can you tell us about them?
They are
their powers, their weaknesses.
They are aberrations. I think they're aberrations. Illithids are aberrations, aren't
I
they?
believe so.
Yeah.
Have you read much Cthulhu mythos?
Yeah, they're aberrations. They are a very highly intelligent, highly structured society of creatures that feed on the psychic essence and the brain matter of those who they capture.
L'Oreal just looks disgusted.
It is said that they did not originate here, but from the stars.
Is that why they want the casters? Do they feed on magic using brains? Are they more potent?
Perhaps we've never wished to go that far to find out. Though we are concerned that the Illithids are doing something with these magic wielders that would lead them to becoming too powerful. Know this: if you continue downwards, you need to be strong of arms and strong of will.
So about level 10.
You're probably all right as you are, actually, to be fair.
There's the DM.
I need something to see in the dark with first, I think, before I go anywhere further down.
Can I ask, is there an easy route to the surface from here?
The route back would be through the Orc Caves to the mines and take the first passage on your right that you come to. That will take you up into the hills.
Are they guarded?
No.
Where does the second packages take you?
But there is the chance that orcs could be coming the other way.
It is a well-used passage for the Blood Skulls, indeed. If any of the orcs were out on raids, then it is possible you will encounter them as you return. The other passages, we're not sure. We've only explored and followed them down that passage because that's the one they typically use to reach the surface.
What were you thinking, Rage?
Getting these, either asking a favour from our hosts to get our two liabilities back to the surface and set them off in the direction of the closest settlement, or we do that.
Only twice have I seen the masters come this way. Best we can tell, after 10 days of no contact from the Blood Skulls, one or more masters comes to check on them.
Oh, you don't think we could trap one of these little fuckers, do you?
Mm-hmm.
It's the or more.
Well, one or two sounds better than a city filled with these creatures.
Yeah, a city seems like a bad idea.
Well, why don't we go and hold back at where the orcs were and set up an ambush and lock the door going the other way?
The thing is, it'd be 1 or 2 with guards, no doubt. So it's what they bring. I'm assuming they bring a retinue with them.
Controlled, I'd assume.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Don't know.
yeah, and indeed, sometimes, they bring a retinue, and that retinue varies.
Mhm.
They seem to have a menagerie of thralls.
Would you think we would be able to find a way of sneaking to this slave pit area? One that might not be discovered?
Best guess, it's over 100 miles.
100 miles south.
100 miles down
Oh, down.
/ south.
Not like vertically down, but
No. About, yeah. So she says best guess is we think it's about 100 or so miles to the city proper. There will be other enclaves dotted around, but we don't know what happens to the prisoners once they go past about 5 miles southwards of here.
if we even have enough supplies, I mean, like.
Well, I'm all right for food. Don't know about you guys.
You do.
Yeah, it's seeing that's the problem.
She kind of calls over to one of the other gnomes. Let's have a look. She calls over to one. She says, "Tohik, come. Our friends here are concerned about food. Could you give them some ideas?"
Goddamn you, Zed.
Yes, I can. Who of you is? And this kind of gnome kind of looks and goes, "Who of you is good at finding food in the wilds?"
I'll step forward with you.
Okay, come, and he takes you over, and for the next hour or so, he will start to show you different mosses and fungus and things to look for that would be edible down here. So you can absolutely use survival to find things that you can live on.
Yay.
Damn the DM. To hell.
No, my stomach's like really. I don't think I can. We're gonna have to go back up.
It's got to be oats and bread.
Yeah.
Oats and bread and steak. Indeed.
You don't fancy beetles then?
Crunch, crunch.
Yeah, crunchy crunch.
I will say this. There have been others that have tried. The last group, perhaps 5 or 6 months ago, in your time, they never returned. Whether that's because they got lost, because they got captured, because they are dead, I do not know. But I would say if you have removed the orcs, you have no more than 12 days before the masters become aware. At which point, any element of surprise will be gone.
How long do you think it's taken in total for us to get down here from?
It's only been a few days, about 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
About 3 days, I think.
From Noltec.
My other worry is how about our side quest with the Sphinx?
Oh, we've got a year.
Oh, we've got a year for that.
It was a year, wasn't it? Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a year for that. Yeah.
Yeah, we may be well dead before that.
Well, I would think so at this rate. Yeah.
But, if it's 100 miles, let's think about it. It's 100 miles. It isn't going to be easy getting there to start with.
15, 20 miles a day.
We're probably going to be dinging a couple of times before we get there. So
Depends.
100 miles down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long way.
Carmenian, Could I ask us a favour? I know you don't know us, but these are two captives we found that the orcs had. Is there any chance you could take them to the outside and maybe put them towards a... Why is my friend doing that? Towards a village?
We
safety.
can do that, yes.
To eat them.
And no eating.
I can have some of my runners take them.
Thank you. That would be wonderful.
You don't happen to have anything to help someone to see in the dark without giving away their position by any chance?
Give them a carrot.
I think down here they call them eyes.
Yeah.
You cannot see in the dark?
No.
That would be very difficult for you.
Yeah, I used to live with dwarves, but they gave me a belt so I could see.
Dwarves are clever. Perhaps you should find the dwarves and ask for another belt?
Well, this one was pretty special. I'm bound to find it before I can go back to them.
Interesting, but unfortunately, we can see in the dark without the need for any
Yeah,
of
I
that.
realise that.
So we do not carry such things. There are magics that can help you see in the dark, I believe.
Yeah, but I also... My companions, when they cast light on me, means I cannot do what I normally do.
An interesting problem, my little friend.
Yeah.
One that I'm sure you will figure out. See, if you got arcane tricks there, you could have solved that problem.
Yep.
I know, that's what I realised when I didn't know I could change my class before level 5.
And now you're down here.
Alternatively, you can steal her eyes and replace them with your own.
Okay. She offers to allow you to spend time down here, so you can take a short rest if you want. She says that she can give you some ideas about the next sort of 10 miles up to the fork. If you stay on the left-hand wall and continue to follow the left-hand wall, the journey is long, but is relatively safe. But that will take you to our city.
Question.
But you cannot get further down from our city. You would need to come back on yourself.
How long does it take to get to your city, did you say?
It is from here approximately 55 miles.
Okay. And do you have trade?
So it says it's a couple of days journey non-stop. There are a number of guard outposts. Once you get past the southern routes and you're on the east route, there are a number of guard outposts where, if you're not, if you're welcome, you can stay. And yes, they do trade.
Would you be able to provide us with something that your guard post would recognise, or perhaps one of your runners might help us or come with us?
We can deal with that, yeah.
Just wondering, at your city, you trade. I'm wondering whether you have items that you've acquired or made that could help myself and Ember see in the dark.
It is possible that some of my kin have such things. We do not, unfortunately.
Rachel just turns over. I'm just thinking we can either do what we're doing with Lightstones.
Do you have the ability to move from one place to another instantaneously?
Sadly, no.
That's certainly beyond my capabilities.
But
I
would they have that at your city?
Well, we have a teleportation circle.
Oh,
That is how we move around from here to there.
Where could we teleport to?
Well, if you had the ability to use such magics, you'd be able to teleport anywhere. The more familiar you are with it, the less likely you are to end up somewhere where you don't wish to end up.
could we pay somebody at your city to teleport us?
How would we return?
Oh, well, we wouldn't. We'd go to the city now, do what we need to do, and then teleport. I'm assuming here or near here, and then we'd head south.
Would save us a day or two.
I'll save us 3 days because 2 days non-stop is 3 days really for us, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, and they've just told you how they get around. They typically teleport from the guardhouse or the guard locations, the further ones out. Anyway, they will teleport back to the city when they need to.
I think that's a very good idea. If we can find somebody to
Yes,
teleport us.
she knows teleport.
Folks, I'm gonna have to drop in a minute.
Yeah, so I think at this point I'm going to leave you with the quandary of what do you do next.
Yeah,
and we'll pick it up next week.
Are we all available for next week?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Or is it June that we're not?
No, I'm on vacation, so if Kath wants to come in and take Kurgan, that's fine.
No problem. No problem. So yeah, we'll bring it to a close tonight with you all enjoying some food at the Guests of the Deep Gnomes.
Okay. Awesome.
Discussing and pondering what you might have got yourself into.
An adventure, Zed. That's what we've got ourselves into.
Yeah.
I thought it was a suicide pact.
Yeah. Is that something that warlocks have?
Yes.
Something that Medistra has been casting on all of us in our sleep.
Yeah. Indeed. Cool.
Awesome.
Gosh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Great session.
Thank you for
Thank you.
listen to the stream.
And
We will see you next week for episode 40. Into
Yes.
the Deep.
the big
Dark.
4-0 next Thursday. And next Monday, we'll be doing a bit of Cthulhu, Trial of
We will.
Cthulhu.
Episode 3.
Yes.
Yep.
Where we'll probably all go mad.
It's
not yet.
kind of aligned, isn't it, really?
It is, yeah.
We'll end up going wibble in both of these. So.
Yeah.
Wibble. Brilliant. Right. Thanks, everybody.
Yep.